My cousin the president, living so free. Beer in his hand and the world at his knee. Liquor so smooth like a sweet melody. Smoking that weed, feeling wild like the sea. Light shining bright like a diamond moon. Living so high like a rising balloon. We got the power, we got the speed. Living it up like we plant the seed. No one can stop us, no one can bleed. We're on the top, taking what we need. My cousin the president, ruling the show. There in the fridge and the vibes in flow. Liquor so sweet like a candy glow. Smoking that weed like a rebel we know. Light shining bright like a diamond moon. Living so high like a rising balloon. We got the power, we got the speed. Living it up like we plant the seed. No one can stop us, no one can plead. We're on the top, taking what we need. We got the power, we got the speed. Living it up like we plant the seed. No one can stop us, no one can plead. We're on the top, taking what we need. Yeah, smoking up every room, yeah, we light it up. Living life to the fullest, never get enough. Drinking beer and liquor, pouring cup and cup. Smoking weed and hell up when the pain is tough. BiggOh in the cut, never giving a damn. Mike D, roll another one, pass it to the fam. Oklahoma Sooners running up the plan. OKC thunder booming like the jam. Yeah, this Cowboys with the team, riding to the top. Smoking up that slap of face till the brain just pop. Counting money to the numbers, never wanna stop. Looking for that Bianca, bet let babies drop. Lights so bright, yeah, they hit me in the face. Money coming fast, yeah, we never lose the pace. Dreams so big, yeah, they taking up the space. Living like a king, never leaving any trace. BiggOh in the cut, never giving a damn. Mike D, roll another one, pass it to the fam. Oklahoma Sooners running up the plan. OKC thunder booming like the jam. Jealous Cowboys with the team, riding to the top. Smoking up that slap of face till the brain just pop. Counting money to the numbers, never wanna stop. Looking for that Bianca, Belair, babies drop.
Monday nights are shining bright. The mic is open wide. Hooligan by my side. We ride the audio tide. The IWC is listening. They know we bring the heat. Everywhere we drop is lightning. Every take is a lead. Subscribers feel the fire. We built this from the ground. Your love lifts us higher. The best show in town. From the first note to the last, we never let it fade. This is our legacy in the history we made. The BiggOh podcast, the greatest in the game. No one does it better. No one brings the flame. Monday nights are sacred. like thunder. Takes that shape the scene. Hooligan and me, the ultimate team. No scripts, no lies, just raw and real. Every episode's a moment, every moment still. Subscribers, feel the fire. We built this from the ground. Your love lifts us higher. The best show in town. From the first note to the last, we never let it fade. This is our legacy in the history we made. The BiggOh Podcast, the greatest in the game. No one does it better, no one brings the flame. Monday nights are sacred, the airwaves are ours. We're the voice of the IWC, shining like the sun. Shining like the
What's up, y'all? What is going on, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy BiggOh. And with my bro, Hooligram is also in the building, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Hey, I am in the middle of watching the Thunder game right now, but I wanted to come up here a little bit early because it was something that I wanted to discuss, and it was just interesting. I want to know.
Well, Raw starts in 3 minutes, you know.
Yeah, it was just this right here. I got a question. Who was the first heel you guys cheered for?
The first heel?
The first heel you guys cheered for. Who was it?
Well, that would be one Stone Cold Steve Austin.
For me, it was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
You cheered for him? See, I didn't
Yes.
cheer for any of those guys. Like, somebody put out a tweet last night or so. Where did I see it? Oh, I think it was a TikTok. Somebody had posted a video of a meet and greet with the model Rick Martel. And I see him at this, it's like a Comic Con or some shit like that. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even know he was still alive. And I'm looking at him, and this dude, it was like, it took me a second. It took me about 5 seconds to actually see his face within his face, if that makes sense. Like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, who is this old, hunched over, withered away guy? And then he looks at the camera and smiles, and I'm like, holy shit. I started getting flashbacks from like the WWF period, you know what I mean? But like, none of them guys, Bam Bam Bigelow, especially $1 Million Man, they were such good heels. Like, as a kid, I hated them. I never cheered for the heels back then. It wasn't until Stone Cold came around that I was like, yo, fuck you.
And you know, that was one of the points that I had. It was more or less like Stone Cold kind of related to the everyday man who couldn't stand his job and his boss that he worked
Right.
for and stuff. So
It was like Stone Cold made us realize the heel in all of us a little bit, that we have a
Yeah.
little bit of heel in us somewhere, you know?
yes, so in a way, I mean, he kind of ruined the babyface heel.
Mhm.
And I say all of this to kind of bring up a point about what I said in the video about Randy Orton. Is he necessarily really a heel at this moment right now? He's doing heelish things. Don't get me wrong. He's doing heelish things, but he's still getting babyface reactions.
So as you went live, you know what I was listening to on like the last half hour up until we just went live. I'm listening to the, funny you mentioned this, because I'm listening to the Busted Open segment with Tommy Dreamer and Bully Ray about Randy's promo and how it wasn't a heel promo, but you've got Randy doing heelish things.
Yeah,
And the
I don't
crowd's
think he
cheering
was it.
for him. It's all confusing.
It's telling. The thing is, when it comes to Randy Orton, it's telling the story about how to get to number 15.
Yeah,
That's-
and I
that's
feel
it.
like this is where WWE doesn't know how to read their own audience.
Yeah,
What they should have done, and I agree with Tommy Dreamer on this, what they should have done was mentor versus student. And then if you want to turn Randy heel by having him do some low blow or cheap shit in the match to get the victory, then that's when you turn him. But that's what helps him win the belt at WrestleMania. Like, having him beat the fuck out of Cody, like What is it with this writing team and wanting Cody Rhodes to be laying in a pool of blood right before WrestleMania every year? I don't understand.
Every year.
Every fucking year. 1 year it's The Rock, 1 year it's Roman, 1 year it's fucking Randy Orton.
Every year,
bro.
It's
like the same story with Cody, just with a different wrestler.
It is absolutely every year, bro. I agree with that. I definitely agree.
And then does WWE wonder why everybody's sick and tired of Cody Rhodes?
And that was another little small point, is I think the reason why we're tired of the clean-cut baby face.
Yeah, it's not so much Cody Rhodes. He's great. It's the same storyline regurgitation with no.
It's the same thing. They gotta switch it up.
Anything different, bro. Nothing.
They gotta switch it up. They just have to. Like, I agree, 100%. Now, Huli, you gotta remind me. You gotta let me know where you at so I can kind of pause the stream and link up with you.
Okay, I'm trying to. You might need to send me the link to the thing you watch, because none of the sites that I use are even coming up when I type them in. It's black screen on all of them, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, here I got one. Let me see if I can get this stream up.
Yeah, we got a lineup tonight. The Usos versus the Visions, Logan Paul.
And I heard that Braun Breaker's getting ready to return already.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. Braun Breaker looks like he's getting ready to return. IShowSpeed is there.
I hope they're not rushing Braun Breaker back to make some sort of sense of the Seth Rollins shit. I really don't.
Yeah, for real.
I feel let me
know if you got.
I know, but let him heal so we don't. Okay, I just see now Javon Evans is shaking hands with IShowSpeed. That's where I'm at.
Okay, let me pause it. While I got on pause, let me tell you what I watched this past weekend. I watched this NFL flag football competition.
What did you think about that?
Logan Paul and IShowSpeed was on the same team, going up against Tom Brady and like Stephon Diggs and the top elite wide receivers and NFL players.
Isn't that crazy?
It was so cool. It was so cool to watch. I'm not even.
Odell Beckham was in there.
Yeah, ODB. Yeah, he was up in there. It was so cool to watch. So cool to see flag, to really see a legitimate flag football. Jaden Danielson was part of it too. To see a legitimate flag football straight up down the rules and nothing hokey about it. It was so nice and refreshing to see after the Super Bowl. So I'm down with this if they continue with it. It definitely shows me that these guys have other talents outside of wrestling. Logan Paul was giving Tom Brady all types of hell through the whole game. IShowSpeed was out there doing work and stuff, and then I think IShowSpeed is getting ready to jump into wrestling. Have you seen the guy lately? IShowSpeed is
he's put on hella muscle. Swole. He used to be a scrawny little shit stain.
Yes.
When my little cousins put me on to IShowSpeed a couple years ago, I was like, how does this little scrawny shitbag get the kind of numbers that he's getting viewer wise, right? Because at that point, all he was a little shitty COD player, Fortnite player, sitting in the bedroom in his mom's house and just destroying his room and pissing his mom off to get views.
It is crazy. It is.
And how did my mind, out of him, Bad Bunny, and Logan Paul, it's IShowSpeed is the one that I cannot wrap my head around, how he went from what I saw a couple of years ago to now somehow being aligned with WWE. And he was just in Portland last summer, sitting outside on the sunroof of a car, and it looked like the Walking fucking Dead was chasing him down the street. Thousands of people in the street were sprinting after his car.
I will say this.
Like he was the Beatles.
I will say this, and we'll get to the roll call here in a minute, but I will say this. I gave Bad Bunny some credit for even putting in the work to show up and doing what he did. I'm giving Logan Paul all of his flowers because he is absolutely incredible as what he's doing, from being a YouTube star to a professional WWE superstar now. And I've always said, if IShowSpeed wanted to do it, if as long as he put the work in, he's getting bigger. As long as he puts the work in, I won't have a problem with him joining this. I think it'll be all right. We got Brock Lesnar coming out. I want to do the quick roll call. Huli, I saw you. You are first. You were first in the chat. And
I'm
I
never
appreciate
first. I'm always late, so I had to get my little first in there real quick because that doesn't happen too often.
I appreciate the comment on the thumbnail, bro.
Yeah, the thumbnail. At first, I thought it was you and JD.
Oh shit. Hell no.
I was like, "What?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Wait, am I?"
that would have clickbaited a whole lot of motherfuckers, bro.
I'm like, "Wait, did he get JD on the show today?" And then I'm like, "Is that me?"
If I would have done that, if I would have got JD on the show,
That was me like 10 years ago when I had color in my beard.
Rage is up in here. Shout out to Rage. Patrick Palmer, always with the ones up. Mike Rouse is in the
The
building.
ones pull up, Mike Rouse.
Yuri is up in the chat. Shout out to you, Yuri.
Of
Hope
course, they
everybody-
made his shirt FAF5. Oh
yeah,
my
I
God.
seen that. I seen that. I cannot wait for this match.
Bro, this is literally the only thing I'm looking forward to in WrestleMania. It's literally the only thing. I don't know if they're snubbing Io Sky, but there's 3 different things that they could do with Io Sky for WrestleMania, and they're doing none of them. And so yeah,
Hey,
outside of Io Sky, because I would be really invested into something if they were giving her the time of day. She only carried the company in the women's division for an entire year last year, but fuck her, we don't need her for WrestleMania this year. That's fine, right?
the only
Complete
thing,
disrespect.
yeah, I think that she's going to be in some kind of battle royal. I feel like they do one every year for the men,
And she's way beyond that. She needs to be.
Yeah.
They need to put her in a program with the Kabuki Warriors and Julia to get Julia over to the Kabuki Warriors. I keep saying this, and I keep seeing people now copying my idea. I keep seeing tweets saying this and that. I'm like, motherfucker, I was tweeting this a year ago.
Yeah, but how do you get Julia over from SmackDown to Raw? She's the United States Women's Champion.
Yeah, she's a women's champion. She can float.
Now, if they do that, it'll probably be during the draft or something. They kind of got to do that. Maybe they put something in the works for WrestleMania for that to happen. Because I think it's going to be Bayley. I think it's going to be Bayley and Lyra versus the Kabuki Warriors in the impromptu tag match at WrestleMania. I do think that's what's going to happen.
What's Paul Heyman about to say here? But yeah, back to your point. Obafemi and Brock is, you know me. I was begging for this a year ago when they were stalling Obafemi out on NXT, and I'm like, please, I just want to see Brock Lesnar and Obafemi at WrestleMania. That's all I want.
I think we all did.
We're fucking getting it. Thank God.
Mike, I saw like half of AAA. I saw half of Rey de Reyes Part 2 on Saturday.
I forgot about Rey de Reyes Part 2. I got to watch that.
I did see the promo with El Grande Americano and Dirty Dom. I did see that. I know the original Grande Americano stole the Rey de Reyes sword. That's about as much as I can really say right now. I got to go back and watch it. I will definitely go back and watch Part 2 of Rey de Reyes. And perhaps me and Hooli, instead of doing a live, we could just do a recording on Part 2 of Rey de Reyes as of how we feel about that. Dig it? All right. Down with
100%.
that. Down with that. We'll do a recording and release it on a preview or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like this match is opening date night 1 of WrestleMania. I really do. This match is opening either night 1 or night 2.
Is it? I mean, is that the right? Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. It's a main attraction, Hooli. It's a main attraction.
But you have Cody and Roman main eventing night 2, and you've got CM Punk and Roman night 2, and Cody and Randy night 1 for the main event. I would make this a main event, but there's two title matches for grabs. So.
I would make it a co-main event.
Yeah.
Keep the crowd hot.
I feel like Brock's music hits and the crowd goes crazy immediately to start the show.
Now wait a minute. Now when
crowd up and gets the crowd into a frenzy.
Now when Oba music hits, people know. People know. And real quick, just to get off a wrestling subject real quick, Jay is in. Jackson Smith in Jigba.
My boy.
$42.5 million contract, bro. The highest
168 million, highest paid player of all time.
The highest paid receiver ever, bro. He might have just fucked up the wide receiver market, especially since my boy George Pickens is on the franchise tag. But I think Jerry Jones is going to pay him. I'm not even worried about that. Jerry Jones is going to pay him.
If I'm George Pickens, I'm saying thank you, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
But that's not what we want. That's exactly not what we want, because we don't want it too much to where, as a Cowboy fan, we don't want to be able to not afford him. We want to be able to afford him. But I think what he's going to get, he's probably going to get the second highest. It's probably going to be about 38, 36-ish, somewhere around there when after the draft. So not too much worry about it. All right, we're going through the history of Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman looks better than he did last week. Looks clean shaven. They brought Dean Ambrose's name up. They brought up Bobby Lashley. Paul got him.
Dean Ambrose, I just got to Dean Ambrose. Your head.
All right. Good call. I got you. Wait about 8 seconds. Bam. All right. Uh-oh. Oh! Where you at?
I'm not there yet.
All right.
Paul Heyman is rambling on, talking about Suplex City.
Okay. All right. I'll wait.
He said you'll be conquered by Brock Lesnar.
Throws the mic.
Lesnar. He just threw the mic. Lights went out. Over.
Bro,
God damn my.
Netflix
I get goosebumps, bro.
Netflix took the meter off, so I can't pause it and catch up and shit. It's always gonna be on live.
It's all good.
All right, I'll keep it posted in. I'll keep it held in.
Dude, look at his shadow in that light, bro. God damn, he looks huge. Boom, they give him pyro. Fuck yeah. Over. Listen to his chant, man. My God.
This is crazy. I think everybody's waiting on
Look at them both. The look on Lesnar's face. And Oba marching to the ring. Look at this scene, bro. This feels like WrestleMania. Oba Femi is fucking over as I've ever seen.
He's over.
And look at Brock laughing at him. Because Brock knows he's about to make a shitload of cash, bro.
A fuckload of cash, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oba's gonna kill you.
Holy shit. This is insane, bro. This is epic.
Oh my. Ooh, wow.
Lesnar about to plant Oba, get his lick back. Yep, saw that coming. Yep. I knew Lesnar was getting his lick back. Oh! Wait, what?
Oh my God.
I so thought Lesnar was getting his leg back, and he picked him up for the F5, and Oba just fucked him up.
Look at Lesnar's face.
Listen to the crowd, chat. The ruler.
The bringer of war.
My God, my goosebumps. I haven't had goosebumps this heavy in a long time. This is all I care about for Mania. For 2 days, this is all I want to see. I'll watch this match 100 times after there.
Oh my God. This is insane.
These two are two of the only few guys in the company that still look like what a pro wrestler should look like. Oh my God. Why is Lesnar smiling?
Oh crap. All right. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna close my Netflix real quick and open it back up.
Lesnar's pissed. He just said, "Fuck."
Oh my goodness.
This is the dude right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, my adrenaline is pumping so heavy right now. I thought he was getting clean F5 for get back. And he slipped out of it, pushed him against the rope, and clotheslined his ass out the ring, bro. That's how you like to start off a Monday Night Raw chat, old school style.
Can Raw go?
I'm standing there with that light, and all you just see is his aura.
His aura, yeah, exactly.
It looks like a little energy field around his silhouette. That is one of the coolest shots in pro wrestling right now. Is Oba's entrance.
Can Raw go 2 weeks in a row with a good show? We're getting Dom versus Penta.
Now, we might be able to get into this later on, but I haven't been on social media hardly at all in the last week, but I did see something alluding to Oba Femi was receiving backlash from fans because he pissed people off or something, but I didn't have time to look into the story or what that was about.
So that was like a few weeks ago. This lady came up, got a picture, and
it was about that tweet.
Yeah,
and he wouldn't hold her pom poms because he didn't want to look like a Fruit Loop.
Yeah,
going into WrestleMania season with Brock Lesnar, his debut. It's going to be his debut fucking match, basically.
Yeah, that's what it was. So basically, it wasn't. Oba didn't get. No, he probably got. Oba Femi probably got 5 minutes of backlash, but that lady got a lot of criticism.
No, I think there's something else.
He's playing a fucking character. You trying to soften him up, and he's a legit badass on TV. What are you doing?
And he was nice enough to say, I'll still take the picture with you, but I have to refrain from using the pom-pom.
Yeah,
I hope you can understand. And she made it out to be like, I paid all this money. This was a not a good experience. Made it sound like Oba Femi slighted her or some shit. He still took the picture with you, bitch.
It's like, what your grown ass doing with pom-poms anyway at a wrestling show?
I'm like,
at
you're
a wrestling show.
You 45 years old, lady.
Get over yourself. This man is playing a character on TV that he has to keep up with outside of the fucking business. The Usos are now in your city. I don't know why they don't have. I don't know what took them so long to have a shirt like this forever. They've been saying that for over 3-4 years, and they finally got a shirt.
Because Jay went on his singles run 4 years ago.
Facts, yeah. True enough. Touche.
3 years ago, something like that. Thank God that run is over. Holy.
All right, we gotta add. I gotta add. It doesn't tell. I got 3 minutes worth of ads, but it doesn't tell me how long each ad is.
me. Ooh. Oh, they paid for the premium subscription this week. I don't have commercials this time. I get to watch them run it back. Yay! They haven't even got to the ring yet. They are literally high-fiving every single person they walk by in the crowd. Every single one. Now they're high-fiving Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Good old TV time. Got to be wasted. Classic.
That is perfect. Holy. Oh, they had their baby? Naomi gave birth finally?
Yeah, they had that baby. Yes. They had that baby.
Oh, we got another bloodline boy. They had a boy.
Yep.
The bloodline continues.
Yep. Congratulations to Naomi. Big
future wrestler in the world. Yes. Hopefully I'm still alive to see him wrestle.
Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. Well, in 18 years, how old will I be? Oh, not so young.
Hey, are you guys excited? The Rock is going to be in Fortnite.
I thought he was already.
They're advertising it right now.
Really? He's been in it before. Are they making him a permanent character?
I thought he was too. The Fortnite Showdown, Chapter 7, Season 2.
Are they doing that because it's WrestleMania season? Does this mean we're going to see The Rock at WrestleMania? I bet it does.
Oh, God. No.
They're going to want to promote it, right?
No, shit. No.
We're going to get The Rock at some point, aren't we?
I hope not. Oh, Lord, I hope not.
I feel like this, Otis. If you are on the board of directors for TKO, that should automatically disqualify you from appearing on WWE TV. It really should. Because it's like
because influence.
Yeah, and it's like a what do they call that? Conflict of interest, right?
Yes.
Like when a CEO of a corporation changes like the budget and everybody's pay, which in turn then gives him like a $4 million a year raise, and then he takes like immediately like a 3-month vacation. And all the workers are going like, the fuck? That's how I feel when The Rock appears on TV. It's like, bro, no. It's like you run.
Okay, so they're doing this Kill Tony shit again, man. This dude is not funny, bro.
Who? What?
Whoever Kill Tony is, the comedian.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's absolutely stupid.
Oh, the night before Mania, the comedy show.
That bullshit. Like,
it didn't even sell out last year.
I can deal.
Did they cancel it? They canceled it last year, didn't they?
They probably did.
I think I don't pay much attention to them.
Yeah, I don't pay no attention to that clown. He is a clown. I don't pay no attention.
Everything I've been seeing is that Vegas is deader than a doornail. No one's going. Hey. This got to be the longest intro in the history of wrestling.
All right, here comes Paul and Theory. Man, I can't believe they took the meter away, so I can't rewind or nothing like that, man. It is strictly 100% live. That kind of sucks. I guarantee you. Yeah, here it is. You about to see it, Hula. You about to see the little football thing. Yeah,
they're gonna show it. Yeah,
he tackled it. He got Jalen Hurts, bro. He got Jalen Hurts, bro. Logan Paul is
Oh, I gotta give him props for that. He put a look on Jalen Hurts. I can't be mad at that.
And Tom Brady threw the football at.
He said, "If you get traded now, we know why."
Tom Brady will be at WrestleMania. Tom Brady made a cat. Oh, he
Logan Paul, he threw the ball at him. Hit him right in the ab.
And then Tom Brady catches it right off of him, too. Like, he's the GOAT. Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, bro.
Hey, look for the. You know Tom Brady's running the Raiders now, right?
Yeah, They gave Logan Paul a 90 in 2K26.
Yeah, bro. Hey, look for the Raiders to be on the come up this season, for real.
Oh yeah, when they draft Mendoza, they're gonna be the shit, bro.
They already been making moves.
You might as well say Mendoza already a Raider, bro. He's already probably done moved to Las Vegas and everything.
Tom Brady's gonna turn that place around, I promise.
Tom Brady seems like an owner who takes no shit either, bro. Yeah, he'll have fun and everything, but when it comes to football operationals and stuff, man, Tom Brady ain't gonna take no shit. Look at all of us full timers, says Mike. See if I can.
Oh, that was a great opening to Raw because I legitimately.
It was. It really was.
So that's 2 weeks in a row that Oba's gotten over on Brock. I was expecting Brock to get even tonight in F5 Oba, but that didn't happen. So now I'm kind of just wondering what they're going to do next week.
All right, hold up. Let me just clean my camera here.
It's literally Brock Lesnar. Like, he's going to be on every show until Mania, but, I mean, he's only on TV for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
He gets max pay for minimum time.
$3.99.
Ow, yeah.
All right.
That looks like it's tough.
I got another 3 minutes worth of ads.
Logan Paul is shredded. He's starting to look like Finn Balor in the abdomen, bro. He ain't got no fat on his body at all.
He works. He puts in the work in. He puts the work in, man.
You got to respect Logan Paul's work ethic, bro. You really do.
He definitely puts the work in.
When I found out about the Paul brothers, his body did not look like that.
Not at all. I will be going to go see this Super Mario Galaxy movie. I will be going to go watch that. WWE Raw Fish. What up, Brian? It's a hot open, man. 2 weeks in a row so far. We'll see.
That should tell everybody in the back. I mean, yeah, it's Brock Lesnar. He's going to get a reaction because of who he is. But what it really speaks volumes to me. Oh, this many people are already this into Obafemi? Yeah, a guy like him, that's the guy you put the rocket strap on and let him go to the moon. Really.
Let him go.
Let him go. Light the fuse and stand back.
Hey, like you said, Hooli, Brock is about to make a shitload of money, bro.
A shitload of money, them two. You know what's crazy? I almost feel bad in a way for Obafemi. Because think about it. He's coming out the gate, up to the main roster, shot out of a cannon, right into a main program with Brock fucking Lesnar for your first WrestleMania. What? I mean, that's pretty much sticking him at the top of the mountain. What are you going to do after that? What is he ever going to do that's going to top being in his very first Mania ever of all time, and it's against Brock Lesnar? Yeah, he'll win titles and he'll have great moments and matches and shit, but I don't think anything's for him in his mind. Oh, he ain't never going to forget the feeling that he's about to have in a couple weeks, bro.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
If you ask Obafemi in 10 years what his favorite moment in his career is, I promise you he's going to say Brock Lesnar, his first Mania. I promise. It's what's putting him on the map right now. Kratos! Oh yeah,
Yo, Kratos.
WWE is Clash in Italy this year. That's right.
It sure is. Yep.
Mamma mia.
Hey, Kratos, I got an idea. I think like every time I go live, I want to introduce like a little small segment called maybe like the wrestling corner or something. And Kratos, you're more of the historian than at least than I am. I don't know about everybody else. But if you got like a historical fact, like something that happened on wrestling like 20 years ago today or whatever, and you want to bring it up, something that's important to the wrestling community, maybe some breaking news as far as what's going on in IWC, like the bullshit like the bullshit that's going on with Ricochet, with him and his comment to that lady about having MS and stuff like that. He's an
Daily
asshole.
reminder,
by the way.
chat. Ricochet is a piece of shit.
A piece of shit. So like,
He's a shitbag human being.
like you know, if you wanna come up and talk about that or whatever while we're on the downtime for Raw or before Raw or something like that, I'm cool with that. But we're making it like a wrestling corner, like a wrestling moment. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to incorporate something new for everybody to have. You know what I'm saying? So it's not more or less like a come and stay. It's more like a come, stick, and go, or something like that to a degree. Oh, a spear! What a spear!
Austin Theory's looking pretty good too. I'm glad they're using him finally, and he's not a spear by Jay.
Oh, Paul got the. Paul got his. Yeah. Where is he?
Oh.
Up there he is.
Knuckles, brass knuckles. LA Knight. Boom. So this is what LA Knight's doing at WrestleMania, Logan Paul? Really? Really? That's what they're giving him?
Wow, really?
Jey Uso's got the nuts. Oh, oh my God, he crushed him. Holy shit. That was the realest punch Jey Uso ever threw in his life. Normally his punches remind me of Shane McMahon's, but that punch looks legit with those knuckles.
Oh! What's going on?
Logan Paul. Yeah, because Jey Uso punched him with brass knucks. Oh my God, he punched Logan Paul into oblivion. Holy shit. He sucker punched him.
What is up with Jay, man?
I think the Usos are turning heel because they're going to sort of have that little realignment with Roman, right?
That would make sense. Yeah, like this Kratos, that's cool. And if you were willing to, and that like, if you wanted to like come up, talk about it for a couple of minutes, and then hop back off, boom, wrestling corner. That's how we do that. The wrestling moment, the wrestling corner, whatever you want to call it.
I'm a little surprised you haven't taken a swing at me yet. Now I'm going to bury you next to your father. I will say, and I will do what I please to get the advantage, man. That's why these people love me. I didn't want
that punch that CM Punk hit Roman Reigns with was one of the saddest things I've seen in a while. You know, and I've been a huge Punk fan for so long, but the more I see him, man,
who's the real tribal
the more I feel like his age is showing. I really do. And it's making me sad.
I got another question for my fellow family members here, and for you, my brother Hooli. Do you guys think John Moxley is about getting ready to come back to WWE? I've noticed some subtle hints in naming Moxley and Ambrose throughout certain promos over the past couple of years in WWE, especially when it gets close to WrestleMania time. I need to know, do you guys think that John Moxley is going to be close to him and Renee? Now, I did see a rumor that him and Renee Paquette their contract may be due soon. Do
I don't
you
think
see
there's
those
any
guys
way.
returning?
Guardian!
Yo!
GOC in the house.
The GOC of the IWC. Guardian, I know you're doing a lot of traveling, bro, so I hope you are safe.
Wait, what's he doing?
I saw one of his videos. He's saying that the Chaos Corner is back. Make sure y'all go subscribe and follow our boy Guardian
I saw
on
Chaos
YouTube.
Corner video a couple of days ago.
So yeah, I did too. I just wanted to come up here and talk about that Guardian is back and stuff. So want to make sure people get out there and go subscribe.
Go check out his YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out the YouTube channel.
He's too humble. He won't plug himself, so we gotta plug for him.
Oh yeah, all day, every day. And also check out Beyond Wrestling on YouTube as well. And the man has come around as she is walking in the building. I am talking about Becklin Lynch, Becky Bex. Rage, trying to stay positive. It's the month. Yeah, we know, Rage. You just got to stay positive. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. And you always got us. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to some Destiny action soon. Whenever this damn new update come in and shit.
Game sets cock.
I bet your Marathon was trash.
Oh, I didn't even bother downloading that fucking game, bro. I'm like, what is this?
JD
This
said 3
is
games.
what they've been wasting their time on?
Yeah, Marathon.
Why didn't you just put all those resources into fixing Destiny?
Facts. JD said he did 3 games and uninstalled. That was enough. That was enough for me.
Oh, I gotta watch this. Ray Reyes has been awesome.
Who?
Ray Reyes, the AAA tournament.
Oh, Ray Reyes, yeah.
I love AAA. I love them.
It's been good.
Look, he's wearing black and gold. I'm so happy for Ludwig Kaiser that he's found a gimmick that is over as fuck.
In the States and Mexico.
Oh, he's super over in Mexico, bro. They love him down there.
That's what's even crazy about it in Mexico.
And it's like they're in on the gig. They know he's German and that he's white. So the fact that he's over blows my mind.
Oh, stop. Kill me.
Yo, chingo, eh.
Get more out of your car. Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Got about a minute left in ads. Give me 1 second.
Did you see that Pete Dunne is dating Sol Ruca?
Yeah. No, it's Tyler Bate.
I'm sorry, Tyler Bate. My bad. I don't know why I said Pete Dunne.
Look, Tyler Bate. He's dating Sol Ruca. He had
Liv Morgan,
and one more person. Oh, Mariah May.
destination. Prepare for brutality.
Oh, can I get a hell yeah? All right. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Press that bell for all notifications and share to keep your people aware. All right. It's time for the Hobbitses. And one more thing. If you got it, spark it up.
Oh, I have 2 ounces of it. Let me go. Let me go
That's what
partake.
I'm about to do right now.
Let me go
with some
partake.
cherry
Thank you for the
poppers.
reminder. Shit.
With some cherry poppers. I feel like I haven't been saying that a lot lately.
What? You got it, spark it? You haven't, actually.
I feel like I haven't. I need to get back on that, man. That's my slogan, man. If you got it,
Hey,
spark
man,
it.
we're in the first week of spring. It's spring break all over the country. The weather's changing. The days are longer finally. Winter time is a thing of the past. It's mania season, baby.
It's time.
Time
I'm
to
not
get
gonna lie to you,
activated.
Hooli. I'm not gonna lie to you, Hooli. I'm a little excited for a few of the matches that we got for WrestleMania. Of course, I'm excited for Oba and Brock. That's number one on the list that I'm excited for. I'm excited for this Cody and Orton. And I think Punk and Roman is going to be very good. I do feel that.
I'm excited for WrestleMania and the aura, the look of it, the energy of the crowd, the sun setting. Bro,
I'm ready for it.
Mania
I'm ready
is
for
all it has from the moment I set my eyes on pro wrestling, which happened to be WrestleMania 3. Mania has always been, there's nothing that's ever topped Mania during the year for me, ever. In terms of the
And I
big
know
fight
we-
feel that it
yeah.
has and that it brings, nothing tops Mania. Nothing.
And I should be kind of giddy right now because it's Mania season. I'm actually excited for Mania season right now, at least for one of the 2 nights, whichever's going to be more better.
I don't like the 2 night format. I will continue to say that. I hate it.
But then it's March Madness, and my OU Sooners, the women, they're in the Sweet 16. The men are doing really good right now, so I'm proud of my OU squad right now. I'm proud of it.
I got a shout out,
making moves and everything.
I got a shout out to my Nebraska Cornhuskers for getting their first tournament win ever.
Yeah, they did.
And then they won again, and I think they're in the Sweet 16 now. They play Iowa on the 26th. So
Whoa, Amanda, Nicole, the Philly Queen. Hey, my Thunder are in Philadelphia. I know you're not in Philly, you're in Ohio, but my Thunder are in Philly right now playing against the 76ers, and they're getting their ass whipped 81-66 right now in the third quarter. But shout out to you, sis. Good to see you. Hope you are having a great day. Make sure you hit that like for you, bro. Please, 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 please. Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee at WrestleMania. I'm not excited for that. It's
she made that
predictable.
title.
AJ Lee.
Who was the first women's Intercontinental Champion? Wasn't it Lyra Valkyria? Or was it Chelsea
Lyra
Green?
Valkyria.
Chelsea Green was the first U.S. women's champion, right?
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria was the first women's Intercontinental Champion. And
25 years
Chelsea
ago
Green.
today,
Chelsea Green
bought WCW 25 years ago
Yeah,
today.
this right here, yes. This would be, and then we could talk about what happened on that. We could briefly talk about what happened or summarize what happened on that show when Vince bought WCW.
I just felt
We can
sick
talk
to my
about
stomach.
Sting and Flair.
On my
We can
heart.
talk about Sting and Flair. We can talk. We say that we could talk about how Booker T was the last world champion in WCW before Vince bought it. All of that.
He
I'm
came
down
into
with that.
WWE as the WCW champion.
Yes, he did. That's right.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the weirdness of those last couple of Nitros where they were at that open. There was the swimming pool, and they were at like some like.
They're in Florida. Yeah, they were in
They were
Florida.
at like some spring break place with a bunch of fucking.
Daytona Beach. They was in Daytona Beach.
It was so weird. I was like, what? And then
it looked like a small It looked like a small promotion when they did it. Like it was just
Yeah.
something small.
Ric
And it
Flair
was
walking
simple.
around and wooing out there. I was like, what is going on, bro? I can't believe that was 25 years ago, bro. Where did time go?
Oh my God, AJ Lee. Good Lord, she looks hot. The true girl next door. Yeah, Phil's wife.
You mean the emo psycho next door? AJ's the kind of girl that will, you meet her and your first impression is like the girl next door, and then the next thing you know, everywhere you go, you turn and you look over your shoulder and there's her face.
When the last time you see WWE produce a white shirt?
You can get most of their shirts in white. You just gotta
Well,
select
yeah.
it when you buy it.
Maybe that's the one that she just chose to wear instead of the black one.
It's almost like a old school like a sweatshirt without a hoodie,
Yeah, that's why I was looking at it.
like a gym shirt.
I feel for that, but maybe that's what it's going to take to get you out of my life and away from my title.
The cell itself.
Embarrass your ass
There you go. We'll do that.
and tap you out in front of the whole world.
I walked you like a dog, she said.
Fine. Yeah, you win. Okay? I'm gonna show you why I am the best of my generation and yours, and maybe the next. Why I am your favorite wrestler's
Favorite wrestler.
and apparently your daughter's favorite wrestler.
Oh, that was a kick in the uvula.
I will give you what you want. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
We just basically just called this match.
You skipped right
Did you say your daughter's favorite wrestler?
no idea what you're in for, okay? Because you can shine Monday to Friday any given week, but WrestleMania, that's my domain. That's where I am the man. Wait a second. I remember.
She's cringe.
You competed at WrestleMania 11 years ago. What happened?
Why are they making her time away a big factor? Oh, she hasn't she hasn't done a one-on-one match in 11 years. She hasn't been to WrestleMania in 11 years.
Hey, don't worry. At WrestleMania in Vegas, when I take my title back, I'll save you the trouble. I will end you, and we will never hear from you again. Welcome to the big time.
Welcome to the big time. Last time you said that, you lost.
What's up with certain wrestlers all wearing these damn fucking children's bracelets?
Yeah. I mean, I see what you mean. I'm not hating on it or something like that. Maybe somebody's child made that for everybody.
No, I'm not hating on it, but I've noticed for like the last, I'd say, 10 years, a lot of the top talent wear those bracelets, and I'm just wondering if there's like what the significance of that is.
I think I literally think
Triple
somebody's
H has a
made
shitload of them. Triple H wears a shitload of them.
Yeah, somebody's daughter made a lot of them. Somebody's daughter. I don't know if it was somebody in the family or a fan. I think a fan had made them. Yeah. I don't know why. I got a weird feeling that we're going to get like this big bloodline type faction, bro. I've been feeling about that for a little bit. Ever since Punk drop that promo, I feel like we're finna get like a lot of bloodline family members showing up.
I think this is how they're bringing in Zilla, to be honest.
That, and you know what? That crossed my mind too, because even Zilla tweeted about it. He even spoke about it on an
He
interview.
said it's
or
on
something.
site if you see CM Punk, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he did, but he wasn't the only one who said that though. Like I think even Solo
Fatu
said
said
something
it.
about it.
Jacob
I think
Fatu
Jacob
said
said,
it
Jacob,
in an
Jacob
interview.
said something about it.
But I do
Now
think
I
that
know
this is not that they're going to do it, but because they're setting it up that way and using them words, the very first thing I thought of was, oh, this is a perfect way to bring Zilla in.
I got 6 ads. I actually got a number.
Hey, don't feel bad because I got the
Holy,
Bella,
I
I got
can
the
pause
Bella
it now.
twins
Where
on
you
my
at?
screen right now, so you're not at.
Okay, I can pause it. I can do the rewind and stuff now. So now we can link up. We can sync up.
All right, just tell me. I'll let you know when. Well,
Yeah, I'm on ads. I'll let you know when I get back. I don't know. I think
yeah,
WrestleMania, like the card, may not be what we want it to be. Although there's going to be some matches that we want to see, but I think it's more or less like a cloud effect. So, like when we get to WrestleMania, the surprises that we're probably going to potentially get, like I mentioned, all the bloodline and stuff. What if during Punk and Roman's match, you get the Usos out there, and then you get Solo out there, and the rest of the MFT, and then you get, Tama Tonga and stuff like that. And then what if Zilla shows up and he's the one that costs CM Punk the world championship? What if that's it? And then you might. Hey, I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's ears with this, or if I potentially causes anybody to go blind. But you'll see a Nia Jax, you'll see a Tamina, you'll see anybody that's a part. Maybe Rikishi will show up or something like that. Ming or what do they call him in WCW? Quang, or no, not Quang. Lord have mercy, not Quang. Ming, but what was his name in WCW? I forgot his name in WCW. I think
Haku.
It was Ming. Haku, yeah. You'll see they probably won't get involved, but the only one that'll get involved would be Zilla. And then we get a form of a new bloodline. Led by Roman,
Wait.
command.
Who the fuck is that? Is that Kofi Kingston? Who is that?
Possibly. With Grayson Waller, probably
Yeah.
Kofi. Yeah, Kofi.
Where are you at?
I just got back from commercial. So let me see where
It
they're
is
at right
Kofi.
now.
What the fuck is he wearing?
I'm assuming Javon Evans is going to get an actual entrance.
Did they just go to another commercial? Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right. All right. Grayson Waller just did a push-up in the ring.
And now you're behind me.
Okay. All right.
Oh no. You're ahead still.
Okay, let me.
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
just saw the push up.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So let me know when they get to the people where I guess they're showcasing people in the crowd. Let me know when
Derek
they get
White,
there.
Boston Celtic.
Yep. And the head coach of the Celtics. And the head coach of the Celtics. Look at all the banners.
Yeah, man, the Celtics, man. Fuck the Boston Celtics. With all
Javon
due
Evans.
respect. Bouncy? Your boy is bouncing? Boy, I wasn't exaggerating when I said 2 months ago this kid is everywhere, and he's still going. It's crazy. I've never seen nobody get pushed out the gate as heavy as they've been pushing Javon Evans, bro. I mean,
Well, he is everywhere. You're right.
he's in cricket ads already, bro.
And I would say this, Amanda, yes, Believe it or not, she still is.
I mean, it's a lifetime contract.
I think Trick Williams has been as pushed as equally, but he hasn't been everywhere like a AAA and on Evolve and stuff like that, like Javon Evans has. But as far as on TV, Trick Williams.
No, don't get me wrong. Like Trick Williams is getting pushed heavy, but in a different way, and not where you're like seeing him every time.
Yeah,
We have
Javon
seen Javon
is
Evans on every
everywhere.
WWE show for like 6 months.
Every show, every single thing that had to do with WWE.
They got him in
Javon
Mexico,
Evans.
they got him in Europe, they got him in the United States all at the same time, bro. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm not hating on
Javon
him.
Evans is a 78. Javon Evans is a 78 on 2K26.
Wow.
That's not bad for his
Look at
first
Grayson
year.
Waller, 73.
73,
I
bro.
bet there's nobody lower than 73.
Maybe. What is the Miz?
Hey,
I'm sorry, what is the Miz?
if anybody in the chat's got 2K26, can you tell me what the world's rated wrestler is?
Rage, do you have 2K26?
I don't think anybody with a functioning brain has 2K26.
I don't know. I don't know. Rage usually gets it every year, so I just want to know if she got. I know she got Resident Evil, which I'm going to get my hands on. I want to play that now. I want to play the new Resident Evil now.
Oh,
Javon Evans rolled. He overshot that, and he showed. Oh my God, bro! Can you imagine a match between Javon Evans and Will Ospreay?
I want to see Javon Evans versus Montez Ford.
Oh my God, that'd be a beast. Look, I got the so-called dream match
from the top rope to the outside the farthest, because Javon Evans clears that whole area and can land on the fucking ramp.
Eddie!
Whole ramp.
What up, Eddie? Kofi, what the hell do you got on, bro?
What up, Eddie?
Hit the like. Woo! I might need to pause one more time for you, Hooli.
Yeah, pause, please. Oh my God, Javon just what? That camera shot was crazy. Waller's staring at Kofi, and then the next thing you know, we outside. Javon just flew.
Corey Graves loves Javon Evans, man.
Look at him. He flew. He flew.
Corey Graves talks so positive about Javon Evans. I got 7 ads now. But Corey Graves
Javon Evans is schmoozing with Corey Graves. Now he's chopping Grayson Waller back into the ring.
Damn, I ain't gonna get them steals.
And Grayson Waller literally just kicked Javon Evans in the shin.
Yeah,
I'm not making that up.
Keep us updated because we got most of us got ads over here.
Javon Irish whip into the corner on Grayson Waller. Javon slips over the top rope, gets elbowed by Grayson Waller. Waller off the ropes, slides under the bottom rope, and clotheslines Javon Evans on the outside. Right into the barrier. Kofi's saying something to Corey Graves. I don't know what. Oh, he's talking to the Celtics. Kofi's fanboying. Javon Evans just leaped over the whole security barricade that Roman Reigns usually gets tackled through.
I know you're all about the footwear, so I got you something.
The boy's bouncy.
Javon Evans stands up under the security barricade and does a cannonball on the Grayson Waller. Javon Evans has crazy hop. He can jump so fucking high.
He got springs in his legs, bro.
When he does that frog splash off the top rope and he jumps straight up into the air, it's like he's like 20 feet off the ground, bro. I'm like, God damn.
He got springs. All right, I got 2 more ads to get through.
Grayson Waller with a drop kick right to the back of Javon Evans' head.
Chase Freedom Unlimited.
Let me talk to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
I got one more ad.
They're saying that Xavier Woods is at home recovering. He's injured. I didn't realize that. How did he get injured?
I have no idea.
Either.
Living it up in retirement. That's a gift. What you mean? It's a snack?
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah. This noise level, it is deafening.
All right, last ad. 20 seconds.
Damn, I've been watching the wrestling match this whole time. The crowd is chanting "New Day sucks" to Grayson Waller, which is odd.
Yeah. All right. One, coming back. Grayson Waller putting foot to face on Javon Evans.
Yep. We're right on the same time finally.
To the ropes. Big kick. Down goes Grayson Waller. Kofi Kingston tried to encourage his fellow mate to get up. Javon is feeling it.
Wing and a miss by Waller.
Oh, shit. I feel like Kofi over there trying to not laugh. Springboard, flying crossbody. Javon Evans is feeling it.
My
Red
God.
dot.
My God. Javon
Red
is
dot.
crazy, bro. He just does this shit like breathing.
Do you think Leo Rush got possessed by the devil or something?
Hey,
Nah.
right before we went live, I seen that clip on Twitter of him wrestling Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing with Leo Rush?
Dude, I've seen that clip too.
What is he, Schmiegel?
I have no idea, bro. That shit was
He
so
looked like
weird.
Schmiegel crawling around out there, bro.
Hey, look, I've reached out to Scripps and I have not heard from Scripps.
No, bro. His
Oh.
Hardcore Sports Network has been blowing me up for like 3 weeks looking for him.
So
A lot of people are looking for Scripps.
I know that they've had some crazy ass weather down there in this area. So I just hope everything is all good.
Scripps has been MIA for a week.
Yeah, and that's not like Scripps. Scripps is usually on top of shit like we are. Hey, this match lightweight goes hard.
Yeah, Javon Evans is great, bro. He makes anybody look good, really.
And I don't think I've ever seen Grayson Waller put so much effort into a match, like for real.
That's a testament again to how great Javon Evans is at his young age already, and why we see him every week. I can see why everybody likes Javon Evans. There's nothing to not like about him. His personality, maybe you could say, is kind of annoying, but I just chalk that up to because he's young and how he's just full of energy.
Yeah, that's that charisma, just shooting out of him.
And it's good for a pro wrestler to have that.
I definitely want to see.
Oh wow!
Whoa! Beautiful.
What? Whoa!
What the fuck?
Spanish Fly! Wow! Hurricane Rana from the heavens.
Super OG Cutter.
OG Cutter. Wow!
Hey.
Holy shit! Kofi, come on,
I
dog.
think Kofi was impressed.
You know,
Kofi
Kofi
was
was like,
definitely
damn,
impressed.
even I couldn't do that, bro. Facts. How'd he do
Oh
the
my
back?
goodness.
He did the back flip into the roll. One leaped up onto the top rope into a Hurricane Rana from the sky. Damn.
What the fuck did I just witness, bro? This kid amazes me each and every week, bro. Look at him doing the 6'7" and shit. Come on now.
I'd rather have you win, Kofi said.
I'm sorry. If the New Day ever go back being a good, like a babyface tag team, I definitely want to see Javon in there, bro. Because, or at least Javon and Kofi as a tag team, bro.
Wait, what? Madison Square Garden? Are we getting a Saturday night main event soon? That's Braun Breaker coming back. I promise. I promise.
Calm down, Paul.
To the ring? Why would I go to the ring? You requested time to address Seth Rollins. Paul, that time is now. After the night I'm having, you still want me to go to the ring and address Seth Rollins? You wanted the time. The time is now. And with Seth Rollins, I've had with everyone around, and I am sick of it all. Okay. Am I gonna miss him at all?
What?
I'm not gonna miss him at all. What is that? What does that mean?
Legend returns.
What does that mean?
An icon.
He said the time is now. That's a John Cena line.
It is.
American hero. His name, Bobby.
Hold on. There's an interview. I know you're on commercial, but I got an interview. Oh, it's just an interview with the American. It's Chad Gable Americano now in an interview.
Why am I looking at Will Ferrell as the Hawk? Who the fuck is the Hawk, and why is Will Ferrell playing this character? Yeah, absolutely. You're thinking. I almost. It's been a few days. R.I.P. Chuck fucking Norris, man.
Yeah, that hit me like a ton of bricks. It really did.
The GOAT. The only man that I've known that has fought Ip Man, Bruce Lee, and them Jackie fucking Chan.
What about? Did he fight Jean-Claude Van Damme too?
Nah, they was in the Expendables though.
Hmm.
He might have. But he's the only motherfucker I know that's fought those guys.
Yeah, and I remember after wrestling sometimes watching Walker Texas Ranger on USA Network back in the day.
Yeah.
Chuck
Like,
Norris's
geez, man.
cheesy 80s movies and shit.
He was a real
still,
badass.
He was still training. I guess he part of the reason why he died was because he got injured or something. Due to an injury he suffered while training.
R.I.P. Chuck Norris, man. Who could forget that? What Royal Rumble was that when Chuck Norris was there? It was the Undertaker and Yokozuna. It was all of that. Like, man, Chuck Norris has been a part of WWE for so long, man. I'm surprised he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Gracias.
Or is I don't know. Is Chuck Norris in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I don't think he is, but they might put him in.
And he definitely should be, man. He could go on a celebrity win this year.
Chad Gable, unfortunately, during that interview, got this much reaction from the crowd.
Yeah. Chad Gable is a heel in AAA, but here in the States, he's a babyface.
People understand what's going on with the gimmick now. We've had enough months.
Yeah, I think
People
they. I
don't.
think they. Get
I feel like the crowd is trying to say we don't want to see Chad Gable as Grande Americano, but we love Ludwig Kaiser as Grande Americano. So they need to keep the gimmick on Kaiser, and Chad Gable needs to scrap this shit
Yeah,
and go back
that's
to
why.
Chad Gable.
Yeah, that's why I feel like the original El Grande
Oh,
Americano.
Dennis Rodman's going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Rodman.
Oh,
Good
why?
old Rodman.
He was in WCW, not WWE. That's just a joke. That's a joke, okay?
5-time NBA champion.
Rodman versus Karl Malone. Anybody remember those days?
Bash at the Beach.
1998, 1999. Man, I miss them times, bro. I miss them times.
It was Hogan and Rodman versus DDP and Karl Malone.
Man, that was one of the first WCW pay-per-views I ever saw live. Like I was finally old enough to buy my own pay-per-views, you know? I didn't have to ask mom and dad, hey, can I rent the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joe Piscopo. Holy shit, Eddie. Eddie just made me feel like a fucking grandfather. Holy fuck.
With the Dragon
Joe
Bruce
Piscopo.
Joe Piscopo.
God damn.
All right, we got Paul Heyman.
We're borderline Ric Flairs, you and me, at this point. Holy shit balls, Eddie. He just pulled the name out of the vault. That's a really nice watch, Paul Heyman.
And not just because after a 40-year Hall of Fame career, I'm relegated to a contractual appearance in Boston, Massachusetts.
Paul Heyman is great.
I'm having a bad night because there's no.
See, for me, when you started with Brock Lesnar and Oba,
Yeah.
that energy is so heavy that once that segment's over, it doesn't ever get back to that level.
It doesn't.
And that's why I agree with you.
It's been coasting. It's been coasting
Like,
recently. I thought
feel
Javon.
like-
Don't get me wrong. I thought Javon Evans and Grayson Waller had a great
that's
match.
a great match. That was a really good
I
match.
think they had a
Actually.
great match, but the energy kind of winded down a little
That's
bit.
the first time I've ever said Grayson Waller was in a good match. I'm not lying.
That was a great match.
No, but what I'm saying, Otis, is like the way that WWE management does and sees things is so opposite to like how the fans want the product. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to see that energy, and they've been opening the last 2 weeks with Oba and Brock. So in their mind, they're thinking this is hugely successful. We need to run with this. This is how we're going to start Mania. Whereas I would do like you because I'm old school. Save that for later. Like save that for after like we've hit a piss break match and the energy's dead. You hear Brock Lesnar's music, and then Oba comes out, and then the crowd is like,
oh
"Jack,
shit.
wake the fuck back up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Because when you start off like that, now at Mania, you're going to have the two main events. So you got a better chance of, the energy picking back up. But still, when you get the crowd that hyped, no matter what part of the show it's at, it never reaches that level again, ever.
Down here and put me out of my own damn misery.
I hope Brock
Paul
Lesnar
Heyman giving
understands
up.
how badly everybody wants Brock Lesnar to go away and lose to Oba. I hope he understands that.
Paul Heyman has had enough.
Yeah, is he quitting? Drew McIntyre?
He's begging Seth Rollins to come down there and put him out of his misery. Right there, right now.
Seth has got to be in the crowd because, oh, yeah. I heard
shit, there he is.
The crowd was getting all weird. Crazy.
You're 100% correct. But sometimes
I don't give a fuck.
has to do what a man has to do.
What's he gonna do? He's
What?
got a plan. It's Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he's got some plan. Is Braun Breaker coming back tonight?
Might be
Is
tonight.
Braun Breaker going to be
Oh,
one of
Masked
these masks?
Man. That doesn't
Is
look like
Braun Breaker
oh,
going to
is
be a masked
it Braun?
man?
Here's your moment, Seth. Let's do this. I'm standing in your ring, Mr. Dictionary. I'm waiting for you.
He had a shiesty on too. Seth had a shiesty on. Hey, that's real police right there, by the way. That's actual police, by the way.
It looks like
I can tell.
Boston cops.
Tell by
Yeah.
their uniform. I can tell by their uniforms. They're not cheesy looking. They look official. I see handcuffs.
They're not from
I see real fucking tasers. I see real guns.
Men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders with the courts. We file lawsuits. You're within 50 feet of me.
men in my family are snitches, he said.
You are going to jail. You are going to prison. And when you go to prison, because you're a felon, your wife
Are they doing
will
like a Mountie Big Boss Man scenario here now?
be married.
Probably.
Out of the locker room, someone is going to call Child Protective Services for your daughter.
Oh,
Oh, Child Protective Services. Oh, he took it there.
Doesn't go through life. Doesn't let her father.
Oh no. He talked about the daughter. Uh-oh. Oh!
wow. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my
The way Paul Heyman took that punch, bro, I am dead.
That was so good. That was
I hope somebody posts a clip of that online in
folded
slow
so
motion.
hard.
He
took
flopped
a
over.
shot.
Bro, that was bad.
He took
He
a
flopped
hey,
over. That was so funny. He just kind of collapsed in a heap, bro. Paul
I
Heyman
don't
is
think I've
great.
ever seen Paul Heyman take so many bumps.
That was like the. Oh, he's laughing.
They have arrested Seth Rollins.
No, but did you heard him with Adam Pearce request a street fight, right? Next week for Madison?
Madison Square Garden. Okay.
Well, why would
Okay.
Paul Heyman request a street fight if his only two guys were Logan Paul and Austin Theory?
And they're supposed to
Braun
go after
Breaker's
the
coming
tag
back
titles.
to be in that street fight. That's why he
Yeah, and
requested
they're
that.
supposed to- yeah, and that's supposed to go after the tag titles.
Yeah.
Again. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Commercials. Look at Cody Rhodes sitting at the table like he's a boss. I say that because I never would have thought Cody Rhodes would ever give off that vibe. Before he went to and created AEW, I wanted Cody Rhodes to be a top guy because I felt like because of his father and his lineage, he deserved it. But how they had him booked, just like a mid-card jobber all the time. You have to remember, back in those days, we had like Ted DiBiase Jr., we had like Damian Sandow, and Cody was always like in that group with the mid-card dudes, and I just never saw him getting out of that area. And so
Well,
to see,
that makes
to see him in this WrestleMania ad where he's sitting at the table in the big old boss chair with all the other main event bosses, it's like, you
hey
know,
Hooli.
good on Cody, huh? 7-Eleven fruit punch. It's bomb. I know. I've had it. Hey, the 7-Eleven lemonade is fire too.
Yes.
Their 7-Eleven branded drinks are really good. They're slept on. I like them. The fruit punch.
Oh
Is,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not big
right.
into fruit punch, but I love the 7-Eleven fruit punch. I like the
Ted
Shasta
DiBiase.
fruit punch too.
Ted DiBiase Jr. pled not
Not
guilty,
guilty
and he
on
won.
all charges.
He definitely won.
Not guilty
People
on all
do-
charges.
Yeah, not guilty on all charges. People were
So it
even
kind of makes you
bringing-
wonder. Was somebody out to get him? Because he lost his career over that.
He did.
So he's found not guilty. But how long ago? How long has he been out? 10+ years?
Yep.
That's unfortunate, man. I'd be pissed if I was him.
Mike, you are a savage, bro, when you do this, bro. He goes to Denise's chat and say that we're live. Fuck
I had him.
Denise, man.
I started him on that.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Keep doing that.
One night, he was in my chat, and he was kind of upset because Scripps was telling him. Scripps either kicked him out of the chat or he scolded him for.
No, he told him to chill. He told him to chill. He told him to chill and stuff like that. And then
Yeah, so
Scripps
what I
just-
told Mike was I was like, Mike, actually what you should do is you should go into Denise's chat and tell her I'm live. And it was kind of like this just a little joke type of deal, but it actually became a thing. So now he goes into Denise and promotes us. Which
You're
I think is
MVP,
fucking awesome.
Mike.
He's a real
You're
one.
MVP, Mike. You're definitely MVP, Mike. Shout out to everybody. Everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. If you got to spark it, man. Listen, we having fun over here. This has been a really good Raw. I was sitting here thinking, are they going to be able to go 2 weeks in a row with a really, really good show? 2 weeks in a row.
See, now for me last week, I liked Brock and Ova, and I thought everything else was just kind of meh. Tonight, I feel like the energy has kept pretty consistent throughout the show.
Yeah. We got the Kabuki Warriors.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord. Did anybody see the picture of Kyrie Sane floating on Twitter?
No, please send me.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
I love my. Is Oscar Japanese or Chinese?
Woo! Woo!
They're all three of them.
Woo!
Yeah, they're all Japanese, right? All three of them.
Woo!
Are they,
Woo!
I don't remember if they're Chinese or Japanese. Hello? Yeah, that's right, Mike. Scripps told you to stop talking about other creators in his chat, and I told you that you can talk about them in my chat.
It seems that Tessa Blanchard is back up on the criticism for that old, racist allegations that
Of course.
been going on.
But did you see her in the picture with all the legends with her father and Ric Flair and all them and Arn Anderson the other day?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, she's getting ready to come into WWE. I can already feel it. And now you're seeing that story get put out because they're trying to stop it. I wouldn't be surprised if she debuts at Mania. She needs to debut on the main roster.
You know what? I kind of agree with you on that one. I think she's getting ready to show up.
It's time.
I don't know about main roster. I definitely see NXT for a short period of time.
She's been in the game for way too long.
Think so? Yeah. I mean, I do agree with that too.
She ain't gonna mesh well in NXT with the youngins. She's too. She's gonna have a trouble getting along with anybody on the main roster. But don't put someone like her with her ego in with a bunch of young kids because she's just gonna try to show them up and show them out all the time. It ain't gonna end well.
Yes, Patrick. Thank you for the case for Queen Booty Meat. But
What's up, Guardian? How you doing, bro?
listen to this. As the GLC makes his reappearance, listen to this. The Bella Twins called for more women's matches at WrestleMania 42.
Say that again, Otis.
I'll just show you.
Oh, Jesus Christ on a cracker.
I
do
feel.
it.
I
Somebody-
knew they was. I just knew it. I just knew. I
Stop.
had a feeling.
Interviewing the fucking attention-thirsty Bella Twins. They are literally saying whatever they have to try to keep relevant in the women's division that has passed them by. Now, I say that because Bella Twins, aren't they Hall of Famers?
Yes. 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 Yes.
When you get the Hall of Fame ring, you've now reached Ric Flair status. I don't give a fuck what your actual age is. You're a dinosaur, okay? In the wrestling world, when you get the Hall of Fame ring, that means you have had your career and you have moved on to other things. Or part-time.
Guess who's back in the ring? Guess who's back in the ring?
He's had double knee replacements. Holy God.
Back in the ring.
That's another
Back
guy. No, bro. No. Justin, I hate to break this to you, my friend, but you're 60 fucking years old, okay?
Wow, bro.
The knees no longer want in-ring competition or in-ring action. You've had them both replaced. That's the sign that you know, okay, backstage producer, mentor, valet, manager, but no more in-ring stuff, Justin, no more. You've had a great career, bro.
Has anybody heard of what's going on with the Inspiration on AEW?
No, but another group of women desperately trying to become relevant in wrestling again. I don't know.
This
Maybe
is
somebody
crazy,
gives a
bro.
fuck, but I know I sure don't.
This is absolutely insane of what's going on.
Have they
bro.
announced that they posed nude for some sort of publication or something? Because other than that, I'm not interested. Just going to keep it real. No disrespect to those two beautiful ladies. I'm just saying. That's the only thing that they could say that I'd be like, huh? What are they talking about?
Right. I got 3 more ads till we're
Otherwise,
back.
I'm very uninspired. No pun intended.
Here you go for NXT tomorrow, y'all. We got Ren Sinclair, or should I say Ren QCC versus Fatal Influence tomorrow. Every single last one of them women can get it.
Oh,
That's all I can say.
Kyrie just gave 5 to somebody in the crowd. That's not very heelish.
You can bring a friend anytime, and I love sensational recovery amenities like Red Light.
Dickie B?
Let's go.
Rebound and recover with the Planet Fitness Black Card for just $24.99 a month.
Oh, Megan Bain. Megan Bain is an AEW Women's Tag Team Champion. They beat the Babes of Wrath. My Willow Pillow.
It was the perfect wish for Seven.
Our restaurant.
Megan Boring.
Small part of Seven's big day.
People are coming
Megan
together
Mute.
who cared about what was happening.
Man.
That heartfelt wish is to give them that strength and that hope.
They're not in this fight alone.
Megan Mute.
Her wish
That should have been her name.
in mind.
Megan Mute.
Become a wish maker today.
She's been in the wrestling for AEW for what? 3 years? Ain't said a fucking word.
You don't know who might show up.
No thanks. I don't know. If I was sucking Joey Janela's dick, I probably wouldn't talk a whole lot either.
All right, we're back.
Not really a lot to say after that, chat.
Well, Oscar's a 91 in 2K26.
Yes.
That isn't
Accurate. Accurate.
But they don't treat her like she's 91 and on the damn show.
Wait, Guardian, what?
Update on Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Two of our guys and now Rich Holiday.
Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to them now, Guardian.
I mean, they're the NXT Tag Team Champions. Well, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. They're the NXT Tag Team Champions. Swipe right, our boys. All right.
Huh?
Shout out to those guys.
But weren't they from Evolve or something?
Yeah, the Vanity Project. I'm doing the symbol and everything. I like those guys.
They're from Paradise Alley.
The Vanity Project. Guardian took Brad Baylor up under the wing. Yeah, correct. Eddie.
I had no idea. I don't even know who fucking Richard Holiday is. Oh my God, Spectre! Good Lord, that's awesome, Guardian. You must feel proud.
They're the NXT Tag Team Champions. You must
feel like a proud papa, huh?
We're huge fans of Brad Baylor, man.
Why don't I know these names?
I mean, hell, you cut well. I don't know if you're still covering NXT, but yeah, they've been on there a lot lately.
I haven't stopped. I just took a break.
Holiday used to be part of the dynasty with MJF and I know you're talking about now. With Hammerstone and MJF and Holiday, they were pretty good. So is Dustin Flash Waller AEW debut. Hey, they're moving all over the place. Shout out to those guys, man.
Holiday was in the dynasty with MJF and Hammerstone. I don't even remember the dynasty, to be honest with you. I mean, I remember MJF in it, but I don't remember who was with him.
And shout out to Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go.
That's awesome.
Follow them on all platforms, man. And go follow Guardian so he can keep you updated. Oh, a double stump by Kyrie Sane.
Yeah, if you want to know his YouTube channel, just look at his name in the chat. Just type at Guardian of Chaos BD in the YouTube chat.
Bailey took a kick.
Guardian's been in and around the wrestling business for longer than I've been watching. Or as long. He's got all kinds of crazy stories on his channel from back in the day.
Oh my God.
I really feel like this, Guardian. I really feel like you could correct me if I'm wrong, though. It's like, don't you think Guardian could be someone like a JD? Like he's in and around wrestling for as long as he has been. I think he should be he could be a prominent figure in the IWC. I really believe that. I truly believe that.
I do believe it.
I would listen to Guardian talk about wrestling, like current modern day wrestling and shit. If he had a podcast, I would listen to that weekly, like I do JD.
Yeah. And this is your boy, the GOC. I just driving to work or something, listening to that. Oh yeah.
Chaos Corner.
That'll get me going. I'll be like, dang, I wish Guardian had like
no, see, that's where you're wrong.
A hotline number we can call in, and and that'll be pretty dope. I'm old and
Guardian, let me say something.
Irrelevant? Absolutely not, sir.
That's not true, bro. It really is not true, because this modern generation of how do I describe this generation? I mean, put any number of labels on them that you want to, but the world is not as we once knew it, right? And anybody from Gen X and even millennials, like older millennials and before, Gen X boomers. All I see all day long when I get on social media, the majority of tweets and TikTok videos I see about people wishing and begging to go back to like all those. I've been getting flooded with the '90s nostalgia videos, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the fucking Super Soakers, and I've been like transported back in time. Right? There isn't any link between the shit show that modern day technology and everything that we have now. Like, think about it. We get the same fucking phone released to us every year. Nothing different. Just same phone, same phone. Remember when cell phones came out and we had so many different brands and shapes and different phones did different things and you could really just pick what suited you the best? They're doing everything they can in our society to make everybody the exact same. Everything tastes the same, look the same, feel the same, think the same, act the same. And someone like you, when it comes to like a sport or even like if you had like a blue collar skill that you could teach somebody, eventually AI is going to replace humans in most fields, in my honest opinion. And there needs to be people like you for when shit hits the fan, because you have so much knowledge of what pro wrestling is, how it should be, versus what's being forced on us today. I really feel like you're a link from the now to the back then, and wrestling doesn't have enough of that. It
That's
really
right.
doesn't.
Yeah. That's
A
true.
lot of the legends and a lot of the guys that made it to WWE and shit now don't want to talk on a podcast, don't want to talk wrestling, don't even see wrestling kind of the way that you portray it. And the way you speak is like you just have like a storytelling quality about you, like how you speak, that I don't know. I feel like I mean, I've said it before. You're like a lost treasure for the IWC, and people
Yeah.
just he's very slept on, and people just don't know how smart he is when it comes to
Yeah.
wrestling and the stories he's got and the matches he's seen. And if you've got questions, like it's hard to get to an actual pro wrestler that you watch, right, to ask them questions and to pick their brain. Guardian is somebody that has been around those people, that has wrestled those people, that continues to go and watch and support younger generation to get them ready for the big time. You could learn a lot by talking to Guardian. You really can, and that's not bullshitting. So don't say that you might be old, my friend, but you're not irrelevant. No, you're not irrelevant. Not in the
definitely not irrelevant. Because the way we look at it, like I grew up in an era where I didn't have a Bruno Sammartino and nothing like that. I had to watch them later on as they got older. I had to deal with like
I show speed and pencil.
what's his name? Like Macho Man and Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Sting, the Beach Boy version of Sting, Ron Simmons when he was in WCW and became the first black world heavyweight. I grew up in that era. Those are the eras that I grew up with, and you were there for most of that. I'm not saying that you was around, you was already doing the damn thing, and it's like, and I look at it because kids these days they look at John Cena as the end all of be all. You got pictures with Mr. Thugonomics himself. So I'm sure there's a story or two behind that to where these younger generations is going to want to hear from you and learn on, hey, what was that like being around this guy and that guy, And like what got me to you, Guardians, because of the pictures and the stories that you told about you being in the industry and in the business. And with all the knowledge that you have gathered from each, from your time there, and you're just sharing the knowledge out there to the IWC, and it's just I feel like you are a hidden gem and you're not being appreciated enough.
That's 100%.
So just like Huli said, you may think your mindset and your facial features and everything may think that you're old, but you're definitely not irrelevant, bro. And that's for real.
When I first met him, I think I first interacted with Guardian on Twitter, and I don't. Maybe he has better recollection. This was many years ago now, so I wouldn't fault him if he doesn't remember, because I don't exactly remember. But for some reason, like I remember seeing him in JD's, but I really remember him on Twitter, and I remember him seeing responses to Kevin Castle's tweets. Rest in peace, Kevin Castle.
Rest in peace, Kevin Castle.
And I remember when I would see his comments on Kevin Castle's tweets, I literally thought he was a wrestler. I thought Guardian was a fucking pro wrestler, or
I
had
thought
been.
it was a man. Like,
I
yeah,
thought he,
like,
I thought he was a former pro wrestler. I really did. And then, well, he was, but you know what I'm saying? I thought he had been in like WWE or like, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to figure out, like, have I seen this guy wrestle in my lifetime before? Like, because he just had that look and feel to him. And that's kind of, I remember trying to interact with him on Twitter and then seeing him, and then JD would shout him out. And I'm like, oh, he knows JD. So he was always somebody that his social media presence caught my attention. And then when you go to his channel, I was not expecting for there to be like, it's like looking into the past. It's like a window into the past of like pro wrestling, even before pro wrestling like took off in the Attitude Era, you know, in the 80s days of like the WWF and stuff. Guardian just gives off that vibe to me of like when I first saw wrestling and when I first got drawn into it. Like he carries that vibe from the old school that if you get into pro wrestling nowadays based off of what you see on TV, oh my God, I can't imagine being a young kid and seeing wrestling for the first time in this day and age. I would not be into it like when I first saw it as a kid and it drew me in. There's no way I'd be a fan of pro wrestling like I am now if I just discovered it in today's society. There's no way.
Yeah, so
it's nothing.
We got Raw back. Look at Speed. Look at Speed, bro.
Yeah, you were in commercial when he was did a segment with Penta. Danhausen.
But really though, Guardian, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here, for giving us your knowledge and your insight on what pro wrestling is through your vision. And I'm very appreciative of that, man. So, we definitely thank you. And don't go nowhere because you're definitely relevant in our world.
You are cursed.
Where do you go? Cursed?
Look at Speed, bro. Look at him, bro. He's like, ugh.
Bro, who is that?
Adam Pierce took off.
I Show Speed is about to get his top cleaned.
Oh my God.
I Show Speed has a bump coming his way. I want to see I Show Speed get laid out, bro. For real.
Guardian said, "You guys are my IWC brothers."
Much love, Guardian.
Absolutely.
And I feel bad because, like, yeah, I need to be better. I need to be a better supporter for Guardian.
Now, this Randy Orton promo, I gotta know. You know what? For somebody, I need to know from somebody who's actually in the business, who actually has been in the business to tell these type of, I ain't gonna say these type of stories, but as far as the crowd reaction, like Guardian, do you think Randall Keith Orton, do you think that this man is a heel? I'm looking at him, and I don't care what he's done over the past couple of weeks. I still see babyface.
Usually a sign when the crowd cheers for you unanimously.
The crowd is clapping and cheering, but WWE is going to play boo sounds. Like,
yeah, JD had a family dinner, Mike. That's why. And he had House of Glory, so he couldn't.
Yeah, then he had to go to House of Glory.
I wouldn't have done SmackDown either. Oh, he blasted Matt Cardona.
He did. They cheered.
Yo, everybody.
They cheered. They cheered. They cheered. I don't care. They cheered. WWE can play boo sounds all they want. They
Because
cheered.
we finally got Viper back, bro. We've got the Legend Killer. I want to see Legend Killer spitting in the face, punting heads off his shoulders, Randy Orton. That's what I want. Evolution Randy Orton. That's what I want. Hey, nothing you could say. Theme song Randy Orton. That's what I want. Yes. I like that they had him mention John Cena's record and how he's trying to achieve that. I do appreciate that.
I think if Orton does get to 17, that's it. Nobody's going to ever beat 17.
Oh, speaking of, let me turn this down because I feel like I'm screaming into the mic. Speaking of the 90s nostalgia videos I've been getting, I seen one with Topanga the other day that literally made me cry. It was the Mom, what were you like in the 90s? And it was showing her now. And then it cuts back to all the Boy Meets World footage of when she was a kid.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did it feel like somebody punched me in my chest, bro. I was like, damn. That girl was one of my first crushes I could ever remember having.
Cody Rhodes is going to be on the Pat McAfee show.
Of course. Uh-oh, let me see what's going on with Kabuki.
Make it up to me.
Yo.
There she is.
Look at her with her Rhea Ripley shirt on.
Hello, beautiful.
To be treated like this, Kyrie.
Yes, you don't deserve to be treated like that. Here, let me make out with you right now. Sorry, what? No kiss? No, not gonna kiss? Damn.
Oh my God.
That was a missed opportunity for nice tonguing.
And now it's obvious Kyrie
Wait,
was
what?
right.
Did she grow 2 feet? She must be wearing like 12-inch heels.
And I would interfere again if I had a chance.
Okay. Why don't you keep that? You want to play? Fine. We can play. Next week, meet me at the you would have started with her.
You are on.
Hope Pierce makes that official for next weekend.
I love you, Sky.
Raquel's looking good each and every fucking week.
Man, I love you, Sky.
Speaking of looking good, here's
Okay,
Liv.
I'm glad she's got a little more clothing on.
Oh my God!
Wait, what is she showing? Panties? G-string line? What is it? Oh no!
Jesus, what the hell?
Oh! She whooped Dom's ass! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Am I ahead of you, Hooli?
Oh no, that was not a good bump.
Follow him.
That was not a good
Stay
bump.
right
Since
there
he's
on him.
looking to the sign. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Stay right there. Stay right there on him. Look at JD McDonough. Oh my God!
Stephanie is taking crazy bumps right now. Oh, Liv! Oh, the women are bumping, chat. My God!
Holy hell!
Okay, the women are taking crazy bumps, chat.
Oh my
It's crazy.
God! What the hell? Do you know how
Liv
thin
throwing
that
Stephanie
is?
into that wall, and then the chairs was nasty.
Dude, did you
looking.
see Liv take that spine buster on damn near concrete?
Yeah, Farouk style. Damn.
Dude, what the fuck? Now I got a commercial.
Wait, what?
What the hell?
The program
bro?
glitch? Didn't they just come out to music? Or am I tripping?
Before they even set foot in Rolling Thunder Lanes.
What happened?
They're playing Judgment Day music again, and Dom's coming out with JD McDonough. Didn't he just walk out to his own theme song with Liv, why are we doing this again?
There's no escape. You're gonna run.
Do you get the attack again?
I will file you, unless you do it yourself online. But deep down, you'll know I'm there, waiting in case you need help. Hi, I found the missing
I'm just
defendant.
confused. I'm just having deja vu, so it's like fucking my brain up.
I'm right there with you. I want to know what's going on too.
Was it necessary to have Dom come out to 2 entrances back to back? I'm like, do we rewind 5 minutes? Like, I'm confused.
Did Dom go back to the backstage after Liv and Stephanie went back there? I know I saw
Yeah,
McDonough.
by Stephanie Becker. Now he's coming back out to his entrance again. You just got your clock clean, bro. You don't get 2 entrances.
We'll just call it TV time. It's I got 3 more ads going through.
You don't get 2 entrances, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're Eddie Guerrero's son. I don't give a fuck.
No big contracts. That's actually an elaboration of 1.2, but it counts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it.
Yeah, that's Eddie Guerrero's son. Look at him.
Also, your number, bring that too. 8, are you playing me off?
Just look at him.
Okay.
That's so hilarious.
Buy commercial.
He said you don't get 2 entrances.
Maybe pan pizza. Gluten-free crust and then crispy too. Hold on up to 7 toppings like.
That is the son of Eddie Guerrero. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
They're $10. Only at
He can tattoo Mysterio across his knuckles all he wants. He's a Guerrero.
Lessons of insurance companies. And
I just got the same coverage for half the price.
hey, that's what I was gonna say. Go to insurefly.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
It's the first game of the season, and we all remember the first. The first time we fell in love with the game.
What are they doing now?
The game can break your
Playing Dominic Mysterio's music still.
It was more than just a game.
I like how they got POD to do his intro like they did for his father. It's the same band.
Oh yeah.
I really love that. That makes me feel nostalgic when I hear Dominic Mysterio's song.
All right, we're back. DoorDash.
The band POD is from San Diego.
Mysterio, he's got to get his space because he just watched his Guerrita laid out by Stephanie Becker.
Then Kratos' comment.
I like it. I hope you win. That's pleasant.
Rumor has it that Chuck Norris peed into a sewer in New York in the late 80s. And 4 turtles like.
Technically, that means Chuck Norris pissed green slime, but whatever. Penta.
A spectacular Penta. Once again, defend the Intercontinental Championship. He, of course, beat Dom a few weeks back.
The rightful Intercontinental Champion, in my opinion.
The culmination of his life's work. Penta, a proud, fighting Intercontinental Champion. Penta's gone so far as to promise.
Some lucky kid's parents just spent about $130 on a mask and gloves.
As a tall task, they can only
This is your allowance for this summer. No water park.
Triple A mega champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. You know, for Penta, this has been a year-long journey to finally capture the Intercontinental title. Remember,
I'm actually surprised. I thought when Penta came into WWE that he would get the IC title pretty quickly. I kind of like that they kind of. If he
Waited.
came in so hot, he didn't need a title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that he's just now gotten the IC title a year later. Kind of like that.
he decided to give Finn a chance.
Just think about it. Everybody that comes into WWE from somewhere else, what's their debut match? A title match. And it's kind of lame. Pero
Hell yeah.
They got the pyro in the ring for him now, too. I love his jacket that he wears. Jacket's a badass.
Relationship with the WWE fans around the world. It continues to wow
Porque
us.
yo soy Penta, el
Senta.
JP McDonough outside the ring. Dominic Mysterio's Judgment Day brother. We get set for this match.
Damn, tonight's Raw flew by. Whoa.
It is. It's 9 o'clock already. Well, 7 o'clock for
Whoa.
you. Oh, Dirty Dom said, "Fuck that shit." I know y'all heard about the 2 New Japan stars that are supposedly on their way to WWE. One of them
Yeah.
being Evil, and the other one is
Tanahashi?
yeah, not Tanahashi. Or Takahashi. Is it Takahashi?
Maybe it was Takahashi.
Yeah, I think it's Takahashi.
It was one of the Hashis.
One of the Hashis.
No disrespect. One of the Hashis is coming from in New Japan to WWE. I think he's already signed.
I think it's Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu Takahashi.
Are you
think
sure it's
that's
not
who it
Hiromu
is.
Tanahashi?
No, it ain't Tanahashi. Tanahashi.
Now I want to
is,
know. I'll Google it. Hold on. What? NJPW star just signed with WWE. It is. You were right. It was Takahashi. Hiromu Takahashi. Yes. And Evil? I didn't know Evil was coming.
Yeah. Those were the 2.
Okay.
I got to add. I got 7 ads, 3 minutes.
Not really sure what they're going to do in WWE, but okay.
I guarantee you Takahashi's going to go.
One of them's going to get a samurai gimmick, I promise. You're going to make one samurai.
I think we're finna get a new faction. And I think it's going to either be Tamatonga, Evil, and
You think it's going to be
Shinsuke
Global
Nakamura.
Nobles?
Maybe because you got
they
some
can't
ties
really
to
be called that because that's the NJ. That's the New Japan gimmick copyright, right?
That is a Japan thing. They did kill off the Bullet Club in New Japan, so you never
Is
know.
it me, or have you been getting the vibe on SmackDown because it seems like they're teasing Tamatonga breaking off into his own thing? Is it not, or am I tripping?
Yeah, I agree.
And they've got Finn Balor just left the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I'm like, they have to be somewhere in my mind. I'm like, they have to be backstage plotting these 2 crossing paths. They have to be. And if you haven't noticed, Tamatonga has recently appeared up on TikTok Live almost every day. He's just showed up out of nowhere. And I'm like, why would he all of a sudden just go live unless they're telling him to do that so he can interact with people and talk to them to get used to talking more, to cut promos type of shit?
Yeah.
Promo
He got fined by WWE for releasing some footage.
Yeah, he did get fined.
You know, so I don't know. But as far as them crossing paths, I believe that there's another type of Bullet Club coming.
Because what else are the 2 guys doing?
I don't know what
Tamatonga is acting just like a little lantern holder. And Judgment Day kicked out Finn Balor, so he's literally got nothing going on.
I think it might be. We might get a case of something like. I feel like there's something that's going to happen. Like we're going to get like.
And they're teasing Shinsuke. They've been showing Shinsuke getting into the ear of Tamatonga. I'm like, this is prime. You could realistically ship Balor over to SmackDown. They need something over there anyway.
And like I said, with Evil coming in,
yeah,
he's got to show up on the main roster.
What if Finn Balor led all these dudes in a faction?
See, that could happen. Shinsuke could be mastermind.
Or Shinsuke could be the leader. Yes, because he needs something going on too.
I think we're getting like a somewhat of a Bullet Club type reunion with Balor,
Hell yeah.
Nakamura, Tamatanga, and Tonga Loa. I think that's going to happen. Damn, I wish AJ Styles didn't retire.
I know.
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say right there. I
know.
wish AEW would get rid of Jay White so he can go be where he's supposed to be.
Jay White hasn't been on TV in almost a year.
Like a year and a half, bro. Like, it's ridiculous.
And it wasn't it March of last year or May of last year? It was March or May. I don't remember.
It was something like that,
May.
yeah.
It was right after Mania because I remember talking when we were doing the Mania build. I remember talking something to do with Jay White was in the news or something. Mania build. I remember talking.
Shit, right here. Y'all remember that guy?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
Kratos.
bro.
And night 2 is Roman and Punk.
He popped up in JD's chat last Tuesday. He left when I called him out on the chat. Mania night, yep. And Cody, Hogan, Rhodes. And I'm not saying that I hate Cody Rhodes because I don't hate. I think Cody is fantastic. I just don't think they will ever turn him heel because he is the poster boy.
He's the new Cena.
He's the poster boy for WWE.
Think about all the little boys that bought shirts and hats of John Cena over a 20-year period.
Until WWE finds another poster boy, Cody will never do that. You know who the next poster boy gonna be in order for Cody to go heel and do his own thing or whatever? MJF. Their next poster boy is not in the fucking company yet.
I think MJF
it's going to be MJF. It's going to be MJF.
Plus, he's Jewish. I don't think the WWE is about to get bought out by the Saudis. I don't think they're going to let a Jewish guy be the face of their company. And that's not.
I don't know.
And that's getting into politics and all that shit. So I'm not doing that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a like. Don't get me wrong. Everybody loves MJF. I just don't know if a publicly traded company is willing to put someone like MJF as the face of their company. Because MJF just says what he wants and does what he wants.
Yeah,
he's not really a corporate shill, toe the line type of dude, like Cody Rhodes is.
Oh,
baby! It's OG music. Yeah. The violin.
I wanted one more week. I wanted one more week of him being gone. I wanted one more week of him being gone, and I think that would have.
Balor at WrestleMania, please.
We do got like
Finn Balor's music. Every time I hear Finn Balor's music, I realize I don't need Blue Chew. So now Finn Balor's going to say, I helped you. Give me an IC title match, Penta. So we're going to get a triple threat at Mania. It's going to be a three-way with these guys at Mania. I know it.
And he's right there. He's right there. Oh, I thought he was going to super kick. I actually thought he was going to super kick Penta or something.
Kratos, when are you getting home? Because Raw's about to be over, dog.
Yeah, for real.
We ain't hanging out after.
Tony Khan almost bought WWE in 2003 as well, but in 2023. How many of these guys would have been sitting on a bench by now?
I thought that was AJ Styles. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Balor flies.
Okay, Finn. Come on. Get back to form. Yeah. I'm trying to see OG Finn Balor, man. I'm so sick of the Judgment. I'm so glad he's done it with the Judgment Day shit.
Here comes
But I
McDonald.
don't want him just fighting these dudes all year. I want him being in singles competition. I've had enough of this goofy shit with Finn Balor over the years, man. Oh, he's gonna take. Oh, he's got a little.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he's got something to say to his old friend. Shotgun drop kicks coming to this man's chest in about 5 seconds. Wait for it. Boom!
Bam.
Double foot to the chest, man. Boom!
Feet all the way down.
Dom. The sign says doo-doo Dom with shit piles all over it. Right there. See, doo-doo Dom, he's standing right next to it.
That's it. Yep. Doo-doo.
Oh my God.
Shout out to you for that. Right by him too. Right by him too.
I wonder if that's a plant or if that's just random. If that's random, that's hilarious. Nickelback has a new album
What?
called
I
Bones
did
for the
hear
Crows.
this.
Why is that? Because they're so old, they're almost dead? Nickelback is still a thing. Are we serious? Oh, yeah. Highlight of the night was opening segment. Holy shit.
This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me.
You actually sound better than the singer.
But I thought O was finna take his first F5.
Same. They might be saving that for
look,
Mania.
That look from Brock. He was like, oh, he's no he ain't no bitch.
I'm afraid I already see the direction they're going.
And I said it. I
feel like they're letting Oba get over at Brock all the way, and then they're gonna let Brock win at Mania, aren't they?
I hope not.
They're making Oba look like a viable contender.
Hey, Holy, I damn near want this to almost be a squash.
Yeah, but if they keep having him get over during the week, they're not going to then have him squash at Mania.
You're right. It's the typical WWE protocol way,
bro.
Brock's going to get his lip back on Monday. If Brock gets it, if Oba gets one more up on Brock, it's over. I send it, Kratos. It's in Blake's DMs. It's not like you. Sorry, who played another different story, and this time I
remember at one point we lived in a time where Nickelback had the Raw theme song. We're going out tonight. We're kicking every night. Yes, that was Nickelback. That whole time you never knew that was Nickelback? Bro, it was so cringe. I hated it. I fucking hated it. The fact that we had Nickelback for a theme song for Raw is absolutely awful.
Holy hell,
terrible.
I did not know that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
here we go. Oh, shit, son. I like that white hoodie.
Hold on, Kratos.
But I'll be very careful out there. My brother's on the warpath.
Jimmy is looking now. Congrats, Big Jim.
What did Punk say?
Congrats, Big Jim.
Oh, because he was the dad?
Yeah. That was off script. That was off script, by the way. So off script.
Nothing that Punk says is scripted. He's one of the only few that doesn't have a script.
All right.
Now he's doing John Cena. Look.
Oh, that kid is excited. He is excited.
You got to hug CM Punk.
Bless his heart. Yeah, where is John Cena? Maybe he's there.
cult of
All right,
personality.
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a very long ass we're gonna at least get one more commercial, and it's gonna happen here in just a few minutes. So the next ad we go in, we're gonna have a wrestling moment, a corner moment, the wrestling corner. Kratos is gonna hop on, let us know a fact in history or maybe some current news with what's going on in the IWC.
Mike Rouse, it's aging time instead of it's slobbering time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, enough WrestleMania stuff. We have 6 ads. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring up my bro, Kratos. Yo, Kratos, what is going on?
Apparently,
Welcome.
Missouri Comic-Con is getting Troy Baker, Devon Dudley, and Kevin Nash showing up in Springfield. Next fucking month.
They talked about that on Busted Open.
Yeah, Jeremy just messaged me on Facebook Messenger about it. Apparently, Lita's gonna be there too.
Let's hope during this commercial break that they utilize this time to bring out Jey Uso's entrance and run it back before you get back from commercial.
Well, we got about a minute 50. It's only 6 ads. We're only on
and CM Punk is just doing circles around the ring. Sideways circles.
Yo, wait a second. Kane Hodder's gonna be there too.
Oh, he's the guy that played
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Now he's talking to Alicia Taylor. CM Punk's just walking around having random conversations with people and shit. Literally high-fiving every single person in the front row. Hey, there's Finn Balor guy. I haven't seen him since the NXT days.
Shout out to Jeremy for the Missouri Comic-Con, April 11th through the 12th. At the Ozark Empire in Springfield, Missouri. Okay. We got a couple of Comic-Cons coming here too. Thunder Rosa will be here.
That's not the real green shirt guy.
It'll be awesome to meet her again. Mick Foley will also be here in one of the Comic-Cons, either in Norman or downtown at the OKC Fairgrounds.
CM Punk doing Stone Cold, catching water bottles like they're beers from the timekeeper. He has literally walked the entire perimeter of the ring and give 5 to every kid and adult in the front row. Every single one of them.
Oh, dang.
He's giving people 5 behind the announcers. Now he's hugging Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Moment by moment play by CM Punk.
I'm just saying, like, this is what they're wasting their time on.
Well, yeah, it's the TV time.
What's next? He's gonna start fucking his wife in the middle of the ring as well during the commercial break.
I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we got no choice.
I'm not advocating that
they come back from the commercial and they're still going at it.
Accidentally bump uglies. I'm not gonna look away.
So this just is. We're back from commercial, but this just in. There's already going to be, as far as next week, a title match and more booked for the Madison Square Garden show next week.
That's coming from Ringside Booze, though.
That doesn't say. That doesn't mean. That could be any generic title that we don't care about.
Mike and Chastain Issa is about to give birth.
I don't think Roman's here tonight, is he?
He is. He is there.
Roman is here.
If you want a quick look, let me pull this up real quick.
I mean, Yuri, they've actually changed
WrestleMania.
Ooh, tail of the tape, nice.
You've already got the tail of the tape up. Wait, they're listing Ova as being heavier than Brock? I don't believe that.
He's got a bigger shoe size than him? I don't buy that more for a damn.
I do.
This is
taller, though?
I believe the shoe size, but I don't believe the weight.
It's close. It's very close. All right. We're going to get back to the show. Kratos, I appreciate you. If anything else pop up, just let me know in the chat.
I will.
I kind of like bringing Kratos up like that.
Shout out to Kratos, man. That's kind of what we're going to do. When there's something,
I like
some news or something, maybe a fact in history, Kratos is going to come up, give us the news throughout the commercial, and then back to business.
Yeah, I dig that.
Goes to show you that
I like the sweater.
can't do anything without his cousins. What I didn't know is that the cousins couldn't do anything without
He could
Roman Reigns, and
he could almost come up like during multiple commercial breaks
can do
over the course of
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
themselves. They always need the backup. They need the help. Nobody in that family can be heavyweight champion of the world.
He's trying to piss somebody off.
And I was so shook. Last week, Roman Reigns made a decree. He said his entire bloodline, all the Samoans in Samoa, can come after me if they so choose. And you know how many Samoans since then have even looked at me cross? It's a big fat zero, ladies and gentlemen.
Bring in Zilla, please.
Pardon my language.
I feel like it's setting up for Zilla.
The shit talk business.
Whoa, did they curse?
And say awful things to each other to try to sell the big title fight. And
Facts.
that's my job.
And that's facts.
Bring
You
it
got to
down
make
the
us
wall.
want to purchase. Yeah.
And Boston, I gotta be honest with you. Being in a badass blue collar city like this, I'm tired of talking. Sticks and stones and all of these.
Where's fucking Wahlberg? He's usually at these wrestling events.
Last week did say one thing that pissed me off.
Yeah, Kratos, I saw that video that JD put out today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ricochet's a
Fuck
joke,
Ricochet,
bro.
bro.
He's just a goof. He's a goofy.
Ever
I
since
actually
ever
don't
since
know.
he left,
I don't know for the life of me what
I
he
feel bad
said
for
to
Samantha,
Samantha.
bro.
Bro, I'm
I
just.
feel bad
I
for
don't know
Samantha.
what could he have possibly said to her. He must have roofied her drink, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. He must have drugged her drink when he asked her out and she agreed to go out on a date with him and shit.
And I stand
Because every time that dude opens his mouth, nothing good happens.
my young boy does not get
My young boy,
me old.
my young boy, he keeps calling Roman Reigns. I'd be careful with that one. You're a white dude, CM Punk. Be careful with that shit. You can't just be calling brown skinned people young boy. They don't like that
Oh,
shit.
wait a minute. Hold on. What? We're getting close to towards the end of CM Punk's career.
You would know that I'm a liar. Am I old? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Am I ashamed of it? Hell no. Not no. Hell no. In fact, I'm proud of it. If I was ashamed of how old I was, well, I'd be covering up these gray whiskers with Just for Men, just like Roman does.
Oh!
Mm.
Proud of who I am, my age, and what I've done, and where I come from. I'm middle-aged and crazy like Terry Funk.
Okay.
I'm the same age Nolan Ryan was when he beat Robin Ventura's ass on the mound, and he was still throwing no-hitters. Gordie Howe played professional hockey till he was 52 years old, and they call him Mr. Hockey. Well, I'm Mr. Game 7. The older I get, the more pressure I feel.
Are you comparing yourself to Michael Jordan?
Chicago.
Oh no, because Michael Jordan never really got to Game 7. So he never needed Game
Yeah.
7.
Jordan never got to Game 7. Jordan never got to a Game 7, bro.
He pummeled everybody and made quick work.
I feel, Boston. I'm old, but I'm not insecure. I don't come out here and ask you to acknowledge me. I come out here and tell you I feel great. I feel like the best in the world.
Good promo by Punk.
That's
Is
fine.
it great to be alive on a Monday night in Boston or what? Roman Reigns, if you look
Boston's
at
been a good crowd tonight. Sometimes they're asleep, but tonight they've been lit.
Last week, this old man dropped you on your ass with one punch. At WrestleMania,
It was a
this
goofy
old
little girly punch.
knots. At WrestleMania,
How you
20
into
minutes
knot?
when you're gasping for air and all that oil and jizz you cover yourself, it dries up just like
Oh,
He said oil and jizz.
are gone.
Uh-oh.
Hit you
Clip that.
with a GTS, and you go to sleep and you
He's going to get in trouble backstage for saying that.
that I am the best
Yeah,
in the
but it's
world.
Punk. You kind of expect
Maybe
it.
you just got beat by an old
Oil
man.
and jizz, huh?
You got beat by the old man. I thought this was going to be tough. You know who was tough? You know somebody who didn't underestimate me and still couldn't get the job done was Gunther.
Where is Gunther?
What happened to Gunther?
You know who else didn't underestimate me and couldn't get the job done one-on-one? Jey Uso.
Oh, boy.
Fight all the Samoans. We might as well start over with him. I'll fight
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, man. Punk,
No,
what are
he
you
kept
doing?
going with his promo. He didn't even care that the music interrupted him. I've never seen that.
Disrespect the family and find out about it. What are you going to do? You want to throw hands or you want to talk, cousin? Yeah?
Let me get in the ring, Oos.
What is happening? CM Punk
I
going way
don't
off
know.
script here.
I'm confused.
Yeah, this is way off script, I think. Even Jey Uso don't know how to react. He's going like, what's going on?
Yeah, you got hit your hand a little bit too many times, just like me. Because you're still out here running your damn mouth. Yeah, running your mouth about my feelings. Man, you out here running your mouth about me. We can do it right now, though, Punk. Do it right now, Uzi. I'll run it back on your old ass right here. I did say I was tired about talking, and you never got your rematch that you rightfully deserve. You want to run it right here in Boston? Let's go, brother.
Not enough time.
You got 7 minutes left. There's not enough time.
Okay, let's do it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jimmy.
Hold on. What you doing out here?
I told you Roman's not showing up, bro.
I ain't talking to you, Punk. Hey, I ain't even talking to you, Punk. Yo, man, I understand how you feeling, but every time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. All you do is look at me. All you see is red, Oats. All right? Because of that, we got disqualified tonight. Because of that, our damn tag team championships is on the line now. I don't give a damn about no tag team champions right now, Oats. I need you to lock in. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You leave him to the OTC. All right? Hey, honestly, we ain't got nothing to do with him. He got everything to do with us. All that's supposed to do is walk around, talk shit, talk about the.
Ooh.
No, hey, matter of fact, where Roman at? He not even.
I told you.
Yeah, over here. Send to me.
I stand corrected.
Okay. I thought Roman wasn't going to show up. 5 minutes. Roman got new gear, new shirt.
You see he's getting his own line of Jordans?
Yeah, the bloodlines.
Amanda don't even like wrestling, bro. She just likes perving on the wrestlers.
Hey, if she wants to get her cotton field lip
I'm not mad
holders,
at her.
man,
I'm just saying.
fine.
None of her
and EC
comments are
be on the
wrestling
same
related.
boat. Roman about to have about 5 or 6 baby mamas, and he's gonna have to deal with them.
Roman might
Oh,
be
they-
like the modern day Jesus Christ. I think women just get pregnant from looking at him. What's happening here? This is weird.
4 minutes.
We're wasting time. See, I would cover up these gray whiskers with Just for Men, just like Roman Reigns does. Punk is awesome. Boston. Oh, he didn't say acknowledge me.
You already had a tag match. Is that right? That's right. And it's done now. Right? That's right. So I'm going to say this as respectfully as I can.
Get out of my ring.
Get your brother and leave my ring.
Oh, so they Roman's little bitches again, huh? I think you should stay. He needs the help.
Oh,
No! No! Oh!
oh, right in the back of the
Goddamn
head.
right! Jay Uso, the hothead, man. He keeps getting his shit all fucking messed up.
Man,
Look
did
at
they
Jason
show him?
Jordan.
Did they show him fast as hell? He looks old, bro.
He does.
Jason Jordan definitely looks old now, bro.
Oh my god! Wow, Punk took that full speed, bro. Damn.
Jay called the shot. Jay Uso is calling the shot.
Punk looks like he is sucking wiener in that position.
Oh my god!
Why is everybody wearing the same suit? They're all wearing the same blue suit. Oh no. Oh my god.
Good lord.
You can call CM Punk all you want. He is still taking crazy bumps, bro. Whoa. That was awesome. That was awesome. I don't give a fuck. Raw was sick tonight. Raw was good.
Raw was definitely good.
Raw was dope.
I need to.
This is crazy, man. Get me to WrestleMania, chat. Sheesh.
One, 2, 3. We got 4 weeks. We got 4 weeks to WrestleMania. Punk is laughing? CM Punk is laughing.
Because he knows they're in his head. He's in their head. This is right where he wants them.
He says, I don't need any help.
I'm not the one that needs help, he said. That's in the world, bitch, he said.
Yo, they let a lot of cursing go in this episode.
I think Netflix is starting to see the comments and realize we watch everything else on that motherfucker unedited. Why are they editing out Monday Night Raw?
They
Why are we paying you money for Monday Night Raw every month if you're gonna bleep it out?
They did it last week too. They let a lot of swearing in that main event happen last week with Punk and Roman. They definitely did that, and they definitely did it tonight too.
I get it's a publicly traded company, but damn all that.
I think Netflix is starting to understand the bigger picture because man, they did that, man. That was a great episode.
That was a damn good episode of Raw.
That was a fucking fantastic episode.
It felt like a Mania season Raw to me, and we don't usually get those.
I'm gonna say about a 8.7 because it did kind of just coast the rest of the way after that opening segment with Oba and Brock. It did just kind of coast the rest of the way. I'm definitely going to say about an 8.7 out of 10. This was a mid-gasmic show. 9 out of 10 for Eddie. Eddie said 9 out of 10. I'm about 8.7. Where you at, Holy?
I was legit. The number that came to my mind was 8.9.
8.9. Well,
and I don't necessarily. I feel like if I'm comparing it to the Raws that we've had this year, I enjoyed the progression, even as little as bit as it was with EO and the Kabuki Warriors, and potentially there. I know nothing's announced yet, and they can't announce all the matches right at the beginning of the build, because then they've got nothing to fill for the next 3-4 weeks, whatever month we have till Mania. So I'm hoping tonight was a little progression with the Kabuki Warriors and EO for something to do with them at Mania. I know she's involved with Rhea Ripley and shit, but Rhea's got Jade to worry about now, so that kind of leaves EO floating in no man's land. So I enjoyed some of the stuff that normally is kind of a letdown in the show, like the Bailey stuff and the Kabuki Warrior stuff. I felt like it was a little more elevated tonight. It felt a little more elevated. I don't know if that was directly because of how it opened, but I felt like the crowd was very energetic for most, even like Grayson Waller and Javon Evans.
Wow.
And the crowd in Boston, and Boston's kind of a, they're not an easy crowd to please when it comes to wrestling. And they were lit for that match, man. A Grayson Waller match. It was a good show. 8.9 for sure.
You can expect that out of a Javon Evans. Javon Evans will capture.
You can give that an A-, a B+ show, easy.
Easy, very, very easy, man. I even like the little backstage segment with EO trying to comfort Kyrie Sane, which I think Kyrie is going to end up going babyface. She's going to end up going babyface with EO. That might be a new tag team to be formed right there while you push Asuka into the main event.
Maybe you pair Kyrie back with EO and you put Julia with Asuka.
Julia with Asuka.
Yeah.
See, that's an idea right there. So I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the main event with Roman, the Usos, Punk. What's going to happen with Seth Rollins?
It was a much better promo worthy show tonight than last week, in my opinion.
It was. I do feel like it's Mania season. I really do feel like it's Mania season.
It's starting to feel it.
We're going to get more matches that's going to be announced for WrestleMania. I do expect to see the team of the Kabuki Warriors versus maybe you got to do something. I don't know who they're going to face. They've already they just beat. I mean, they just lost to Lyra
and Bailey.
And Bailey. So I'm assuming Lyra and Bailey is going to get a tag team championship match against the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, who I actually think is coming along pretty well. So I thought tonight's Raw was an 8.7. If you give it a 9, if you give it an 8.9, Hey, I can't argue with you. It was that damn good of a show. It was right there how I felt about last week's show. 2 weeks in a row on
like
this
it.
build to WrestleMania. You know, and it's been good. Maybe the foot's been forward. Maybe the foot was Road Dogg the issue for SmackDown, because SmackDown has been pretty decent over the past couple of weeks. I don't know. Has there been a change in the creative for Raw? Because Raw the past couple of weeks has been very creative. I have no idea, but I'm very curious to see what happens, man. Especially next week. I will say this. I expect Brock to get his lick back on Obafemi somehow, some form, fashion, one way or the other. If not, I fear for Obafemi at WrestleMania.
Same, bro. I don't want him to keep getting over on Brock Lesnar, because you know what that spells come WrestleMania day.
Yeah.
Now, and I don't think that I get the argument that some people in the community are trying to make that Brock Lesnar needs to win, and that it doesn't hurt Oba at all because he's been pushed and he's getting in the mix with Brock for his first Mania and the rub he's getting and blah, blah, blah. No. Just take it back to WrestleMania 30 and remember how you felt after the bell rang when Lesnar defeated Undertaker at Mania. Did you accept that? Did anybody accept that?
I know I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I know I didn't, man.
Well, this is WWE's chance in a small way to correct that error. By having Obafemi beat Brock Lesnar, he is, in essence, absorbing Undertaker's streak as well. Right?
That is
all
true.
The accomplishments that Brock Lesnar's ever had, if Oba beats Brock Lesnar, it puts Obafemi above Brock Lesnar. Well, who's above the Undertaker? Nobody.
Well, I'll say this, because it's more or less for me. It's always, I'm always going to look at situations like a passing of the torch type moment, and I think if Brock Lesnar is truly going to go out this year at SummerSlam in Minneapolis, in his hometown, if that actually does happen, I see this is the start of Brock Lesnar passing the torch. I'm gonna put Oba over. I'm gonna put him mega over. Maybe this turns into a 2-match type thing. Maybe Brock does win. Oba wants a rematch, and maybe at Backlash or Money in the Bank, we get a rematch, and Oba gets his win back before Brock ultimately loses to Gunther at SummerSlam. I'm still pinpointing that. I'm still going to pinpoint that.
And maybe that's why we're not. I have a small feeling that's why we're not seeing Gunther right now, because they're building Brock and Oba.
Yeah.
And I wonder if. But you can't leave. Are they really going to leave Gunther off of Mania to just have him show up night after to jack Brock and start a feud with Brock?
Possible. I mean, I don't know. It's WWE, so, and we know what WWE likes to do.
Or are they going to ruin the Brock Oba thing and play a storyline where, like, Gunther sees what's happening and he's jealous, and because he's another big guy, he wants to get in the mix, and they make it a three-way between Gunther, Oba, and Brock.
You know what I think is going to happen? WrestleMania. I mentioned earlier in the show, the WrestleMania is full about, sometimes you'll get some really good surprises at WrestleMania. I actually think there's going to be a segment at WrestleMania, whether it be night 1 or night 2, and Gunther is going to be out there to cut a promo. But guess what? Guess who that promo is going to get interrupted by?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't think so. No. I think it'll be Jericho. And you can set up a match, Gunther versus Jericho at Backlash or Money, take a little feud going into Money in the Bank before moving on to retire Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
It would be really awesome if Jericho
came back. That too. Yeah, you could clip that too. So I actually think the reason why we ain't heard from Gunther, and it's not the fact that nothing has been planned, it's because you want to shift the focus off of Gunther and what he's doing.
And if you notice, he was getting a lot of, like, people were getting tired of him because they were pushing him so heavily.
Yeah. So yeah. So you keep him off of TV for a while, cool him down, focus, take the focus and put it on Brock versus Oba the next couple of weeks or whatever, because it's 4 weeks until Mania. So you put the focus on them two. Perhaps you bring Gunther back maybe a week or two before Mania, or you just wait and bring him back and let him do an impromptu interview or a promo inside the ring. You bring back Jericho. I think Gunther is a very good first matchup for Jericho.
Not if you're gonna have Jericho lose.
Ain't nobody
You
saying
can't
that
have Jericho. Is Jericho gonna come back and lose?
Jericho's gonna be there to do what Jericho does and put people over. It's his retirement tour. It's his retirement tour. This is it.
I've never looked at Jericho as the guy that has. I know he has put people over, but that's not the vibe I initially get from him. He's never been the kind of guy that is like, oh yeah, the best of the company. I want what's best for the company. He's always been about Jericho.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying it's hard for me to envision a scenario where he's returning to the WWE after all these years.
I agree with
and
that.
he's coming out of AEW with one of the worst gimmicks I think I've ever seen in all of pro wrestling history. You don't exactly want to. You kind of try to wash that away from. You know what I mean? Like
the learning tree. Oh,
he's gonna come back as Y2J or something different.
I don't know. That's a great question too, because I don't know what version of Jericho would he come back in. But people are always going to remember him as Y2J. They're not going to remember him as the learning tree, the Ocho. They're not going to remember him for none of that.
What was his name? The Painkiller?
The Painmaker.
Oh,
the Painmaker. They're not going to remember him for that.
It was
They're not going to. They're going to remember him for Y2J. Raw is Jericho, Ayatollah of Rock and Roller.
You know what's funny?
Jericho.
When Jericho comes back to WWE, people are going to be so nostalgic about that I think within a couple of months, people are going to forget that he was even in AEW, to be honest with you.
It's going to be hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, it's going to be funny to the bone, man. But I'm excited for this Mania season. Look, when it comes to matches like Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, make me interested, make me excited. So what? Jade Cargill got Meechin and B-Fab joining the group or so. What? Are we getting a new baddies group or something like that? Like she had in AEW? Like what the fuck is going on here? What are you doing?
Say that Mania does feel like it's a Raw heavy show so far, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like SmackDown's really got a lot going on.
Shit. All the good shit is going to come from Monday
you've got Cody and Orton, but that seems like that's it.
And Cody Orton, the tag team champions, the WWE.
Just feels like it's got nothing going for itself right now, bro.
Yeah, like the WWE tag team champions have no value, no meaning right now. I think the Wyatt Six and the MFT has been fighting for like 2 years straight.
I think the Wyatt Six is getting budget cut. That's what I think.
Like I don't know.
After Mania.
I don't know what's going on with them, but something's got to change.
They are literally paying Nikki Cross to do nothing. She's not even wrestling in the women's division.
Yeah, like you got to definitely do something with that. You have to, and I think the best thing to do is
nobody even remembers what Uncle Howdy looks like as Bo Dallas.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the women, I think Julia needs to be on Raw. Mm-hmm. I think what's her name that comes out with Julia? What's her name? Kiana James, who did fantastic in the elimination.
Yeah, she needs to be on her own. She
needs to be on her own now. Yes. And she needs to go do things on her own and stuff. I think Julia, like Hooli said, needs to be paired up with Asuka because I think Io is going to persuade Kyrie to leave Asuka and come team up with her because Rhea's going to be on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is going to happen.
I agree.
You already got Damian Priest and R-Truth, the new tag team champions. So maybe they'll build them titles back up. Maybe.
I hope they're not just our weekly comedy segment leading up till they lose at WrestleMania. That's what I feel like is about to happen. I don't like that they made them champions before Mania. I think if you were going to surprise Damian Priest, you should have also done something for R-Truth since he got badly screwed last year in that whole firing, rehiring. John Cena, we had to go a different direction, so that kind of left you screwed
Yeah.
with your gimmick. You should have give him the title. Let him have a Mania moment, man. What the fuck? Let them both have a Mania moment. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, well, R-Truth won the tag titles at Mania with the Miz.
I'm just saying, R-Truth deserves a Mania moment of some kind of, even if if he's won the same title at Mania before. When's the last time anybody remembered R-Truth at a Mania moment? I don't remember him winning the titles with Miz. Probably because the Miz is largely forgettable.
That was like a couple of years ago when that happened.
Yeah,
have you noticed that? Yeah, have you noticed that R-Truth is the only wrestler that has held every single version of the tag team titles?
No, I had no idea. He's damn near been in the company for like since my childhood.
Yeah, he's held every single version. He literally sat there and watched every tag team championship evolve. That's crazy.
I couldn't legally drink alcohol when R-Truth was K-Quick with Road Dogg on SmackDown.
Me neither.
I legally could not buy alcohol. That's how long R-Truth has been around. He's literally like the last guy from like that time period still active in the ring.
Me neither, bro.
Now and that.
Like for real, though, for real. Holy, bro. Thank you, bro, for being on the show, man. It's always a blast. It's always a blast, man.
Sorry, I missed last week. It's just been a shit show over here, bro. So I'm glad I got to do this again with you because I've been down on my game, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you, bro, but it's glad to have you back, man. We're gonna do it again next week, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Absolutely,
I'm back
man.
to Mondays for sure. I don't know. With NXT right now, it's just kind of, I don't know. I've got other stuff that I kind of have to focus on in my real life right now that I'm trying to deal with. But the NXT shit, I've been just kind of bored with it, and it's just been like if I feel like it, I'll go live. If not, just whatever.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, well. Well, we'll definitely be back next week.
Scripps, we hope you're okay, bro. Get a hold of somebody. Tweet something. We need to know you're alive, bro.
Something, man. Make sure everybody.
If you're watching this. I don't know if he's got power. I don't know where he lives in the country, like what's going on down there. But a lot of people are looking for Scripps.
Yeah, hopefully he's doing good, man. But we'll see you guys next week, man. Madison Square Garden.
As always.
It's gonna be awesome, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat that came through, man. Yuri, Eddie, Amanda, Kratos. I like the new concept. You know, during the commercials, Kratos come up, we do that. I love that. That was pretty cool. I like
that. We'll fine tune that and maybe get him on for more segments like throughout the show. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be pretty cool, especially if we get breaking news or something like MJF leaves AEW, joins WWE or some shit like that. Mike Rouse, shout out to you, Guardian, GOC. Make sure y'all go subscribe to GOC, man. Rage, shout out to you for showing up, coming through, chilling. And everybody else that I might have, Patrick Palmer, always with the ones. Appreciate you, guy. And Bot Ricks. Shout out to you guys, man.
Bow tricks.
Bow tricks. Hey, Rob was good. I know most of y'all probably finna go over to JD and see what he had to say. I'll probably pop in there for about 10 or 15 minutes, man. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry right now, so I got to find me something to eat or something. So we're going to get up out of here, man. Again, thank you, Hooli, man. I will holler at y'all later, man. Hey, 4 letters, 1 word. Y'all know what it is. Deuces.